You ready? Let's go.
I ain't that. Y'all ready? Y'all born ready?
You got to teach me, Trap, how to get on when I'm gone, so I can invade.
Yeah. I was telling him that.
Laptop, King?
Yeah, I got a mic, laptop, and the camera.
Oh, so you got that? I'll show you how
got
to
an
do it.
interface.
Yeah.
So you'll plug. Okay, then you straight. Yeah.
You Gucci. Yeah.
Yeah, I got an interface, right? That's what I'm gonna learn how to work,
you
right?
Got the you got the whole joint.
Switcher and all that
switch
shit.
work is an interface. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I think this topic for sure is gonna piss some people off. I ain't gonna even lie.
What, David becoming a suspect? Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that.
I mean, is he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Hey, my bad. I was gonna say that too. You know, he was arrested.
Is that the
He's
lie?
not an
But
official
I wanted to say
suspect,
that going
but
out the door.
He's in the lineup.
See how smart you are, Sega, that you figured that out. And these dudes, they figured that out.
I'm saying this because I'm starting some shit before Coach came in. Shit already started. What's up, man? Did you win
today?
Did you win?
Always with the fly. Coach
blow
with
it
the fly
out,
kicks.
huh? Yeah, that's the way you look.
You didn't play today, though.
No, talking about the other day.
We do play today.
Damn.
Yeah, we ain't played yet, but today.
But Friday you got beat up.
How many games y'all played so far this season, Coach?
4.
We 3 and 1.
Oh, that's nice.
Good bread, then. That's good bread.
I know you look at her all mad and shit like
Coach don't like losing.
Like my record, 1-5.
That one is hurt.
One loss is bothering me.
It's the way we lost.
Got him sick.
That was the one when he got injured, right?
37 points. He's like, I ain't never lost by 37 points
God
in my
damn,
life.
37?
37.
You didn't suit up?
Damn.
It's crazy.
Smoked y'all.
Throwing that number.
They smoked y'all.
I was going to take that to the grave.
But I don't think that's nothing to really be frowned about. Look, he got a bunch of new players,
too, though.
young dudes coming up. And it's like, you got to cultivate them. What's funny is this is more interesting to me than the other years when we was talking about it because his son, he'd been working with his son for a long time. His nephew, and then players from that generation was on that team versus now.
I see what you're saying. Grew up with him being coached until
now
he got
it's like,
to that level.
Now you really finna see what you about.
When you take
still coaching your son
to this level.
No, man, my son in college. He playing at LA Valley right now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like within any way you gave any type of like favoritism to your son, you made him work harder, 3 times harder than the other players did?
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story, Trap, just real quick.
He called that favoritism.
So I didn't think I was giving him favoritism because I thought I was harder on him, but I didn't know. A parent had to show me that was favoritism. Like one time I got on my son really bad at practice, and I got him so bad that she wanted to talk to me after practice. A woman, she took me outside and she came up to me, and I was kind of nervous in my head. I was like, man, am I about to cuss this woman out? And she came up to me and she was like, hey, you see what you did to your son when he messed up? I said, yeah. She was like, hey, why my son ain't getting that?
Damn. Wow. Did her son start getting that?
That's when I started treating everybody
like my son.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay. So these parents, I didn't understand that parents respect that. They want you to.
Not all parents though, Cole.
A lot of them do though. Like I did not know.
Don't be on your son. Don't be on mine. That's sorry bastard.
I mean,
yeah. They was like, man,
I understand that one.
The homegirl was like, man, look how good your son is. I want my son to be that too. She was like, hey, get on his ass.
Green lights.
I said, oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Green lights. Yeah, that's cool.
You should have seen her son.
What's up now? Let's go.
Like, shit.
The kids I grew up with would be crying and stuff. They moms and stuff talk about you can't, swat them in school, and that's that era.
I wasn't
where coaches can't snatch you up by the face
I ain't whipping
mask.
their ass, so I ain't doing all that.
I ain't beating them up now.
Shit, when I was growing up, they would snatch them face masks and all that shit. Nigga kick you in your ass.
Football, King. I'm coaching basketball.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know this topic is hella trivial.
Players on the court.
I know this topic is hella trivial, but it is a decent discussion. Trap think I'm crazy, but I don't think it's nothing wrong.
Are we jumping right into it?
Well, nah. Before we jump into it,
say that.
Before we just shout out to everybody at the lunch table.
Shout out to the lunch table.
What up?
Mom, the baby girl, 1 tray 5 key. Squish, what up?
Squish,
Fatima, what's the deal? Fatima, we was listening to. Fatima was kicking game on ADHD yesterday.
I thought she was in there.
That was her.
I seen
she
her.
had some bars too.
She came up on the stage when I left. When I had left out for a second, she came up on the stage though. I ain't know Fatima.
Sharice, what up, Sharice? Long time. Feel me, Tyson. What up, homie? You know what I mean? Vicky, everybody that's in here that support the table. You feel me? Gonna make this thing crack. No Sillis Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here. Noon Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, it's 3 p.m. So it's still lunchtime for y'all too. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Great episode dropping tomorrow. Make sure you check out that last one. Conversations on Dealers and Addicts is really dope. So it's a very interesting conversation. You can check out the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by the homie Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart, and we're going to get this thing cracking. I hope y'all enjoying y'all lunch at y'all work. I know it's the top of the week, but we're going to get through this week like we get through every week.
I'm picking
Coach got
cotton.
a game today.
You hear me? I'm picking cotton.
Sega got a job. You know what I mean? Sega got work. He got to go fly to work. I got an album to finish. I'm finishing this album with DJ Toon. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of work. I got to finish writing these 2 films. I'm cooking with this Crips versus Dracula. Shout out to everybody who went to the Crips store and bought a vinyl. I know we pushing these vinyls. Head over to www.thecripstore.com. You feel me? And grab a vinyl autograph. You know what I mean? We raising the funds to shoot the films. You know what I mean? To shoot the films for next year. So
The Crip verse.
Yeah.
Sarsky.
H3U. I don't know what you said, Chuck, because you muted over there
I
snapping.
said that's fire.
What?
Crip versus fire. I like that.
Anyway, we're gonna get right to it. So Trap asked me, and I understand what it was. You know what I mean? I understood what it was. He asked me, would you pick cotton glasses for $350 an hour? My immediate response was, do they have overtime? He said, yeah. I said, well, yeah, I'm picking cotton. He said, why would you pick cotton for the? He said, what if it was a bunch of black people out there picking cotton?
No. Say how I said it though. I said now you apply for the job, you get the job, and you get out there, and there's nothing but black people out there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Said,
and the boss man is white.
Money together.
$350 an hour.
And the boss man is white.
So this is how I'm counting. $350 hour times 8, right? So $700, $1,400, $2,800. Right? So $700 is 2 hours, $1,400 is 4 hours, $2,800 is 8 hours. And then the time and a half for the 4 hours of the $500 time and a half you're getting, that's $2,000. So that's $4,800. That's $5,000 a day.
Okay, can I say something? Hey, Trap, I'd rather do that than go sign up to these record labels doing what they want you to do.
Shout out to Revenge. I told Revenge, I told this nigga Trap, I say, bruh, I'd be picking cotton every single day.
Overtime.
Let me ask a couple of questions about this picking cotton situation.
There you go.
Are we picking cotton in the 1700s? Or is this 2025 cotton picking?
So you mean to tell me I get $350 an hour is 1,700?
Niggas, you nuts.
So,
I would be what? I get the
Yeah.
Rockefeller picking cotton.
I'm asking.
I'd be John Rockefeller.
He's saying
picking cotton. 350 and 1,700 Trap.
No,
I might even act up and get whipped a couple
what
times.
I'm asking is, are we talking about 1,700 conditions? Are we picking cotton? Because you know they got great cotton picking machines right now.
He said, this is what he asked me. He said, would you pick cotton? I said, that's $5,000 a day.
Are you picking it like 1,700 cotton?
Yes.
Picking?
Like
Are
with
you
your feet?
picking
My
it?
hands.
Yeah, with my feet. Yeah.
With your
I'm
hands.
going to wear, I told Trap.
The
You were
little potato
I'm going to wear
Straw hat.
I'm going to be barefoot.
Yo, you know what this nigga said?
with a wheat straw in my mouth.
Bro, this man took it back so far and said I'll be out there.
Rapping. Coming
And
up
while
with
I'm
new
making-
flows.
Yeah, he say making
Coming up with new
I'm like, oh, you really want
flows
some
every
slavery
day
shit?
for the
Wade
field.
in the water. He say gonna be doing shit like that.
We
Wait, doing
gonna
shit.
flip that.
It's gonna be way in
Picking
the water.
in
to
the
hip hop.
water.
So you wouldn't do it, Coach?
Hey,
You wouldn't do it?
check this out, homeboy. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I be having all the flows for the field. Do you understand? $5,000 a day?
Day for 8 hours?
Crazy.
12. I'm putting it over.
12?
I asked Trap was it overtime.
Oh,
So that means that's
4
time and a half.
hours, yeah.
So that's $500. That's $5,000. I am
I'm working.
man, fuck
Okay, wait,
y'all.
hold on.
I'm working.
I got a couple more questions. Do you have a boss or do you have an overseer?
The
Man,
boss,
either or.
Yeah,
So you cool if
Yeah.
the stipulations is
Man,
like you
with
get
lashes.
you get
Listen,
lashes.
No,
listen.
not no lashes.
Exactly,
the
Coach.
boss,
no
the
lashes.
boss.
See where we at
You
with
got
it.
to act up to
Like,
get
you good
lashes,
with that
Cole.
The
part?
overseer and the boss is different.
You got to
Yeah.
act up
Now
to get
all,
lashes.
Hey, man,
now
get
all
your
the people
lashes.
all your coworkers that you work with is black. You don't have not one
I don't
white
give a
coworker.
fuck. I'm happy. We up.
The boss
for
man
real.
is the only white person in the whole joint, though. The
But
rest
Trap,
of y'all
Who
in the field.
cares?
Trap, if he just a regular boss, he can't put his hands on you.
Yeah.
He can't cut
He
your
could be
balls
on a
off,
horse and everything. Long as he can't put his hands on me, he can put his. I'm
so
a
he
fucking
can't put
motor.
his hands on you.
No,
Trap.
that
You doing
motherfucker
it,
be on a
Coach, huh?
horse,
Hey, why
riding
not?
around the
You doing it,
field and all
Hold
that.
on, I'm just
Why
trying
not?
to get the criteria together here
I'm
first.
doing it already.
Do y'all understand
I
picking
didn't have to
cotton
think
is?
about
Do
it.
y'all understand picking cotton is not the problem?
For
Hey,
real.
Just
wear-
picking cotton for free.
We
Yeah.
wear it. What's wrong with picking it?
That's
But
not
wait
the
a minute,
problem.
We
y'all
wear
niggas
it
don't
every day.
understand. I feel like calling my dad. Y'all niggas don't understand how hard it is to pick some cotton.
Nah,
So I'm just trying to
$3.50
see.
an
for $3.50 an
hour, I
hour,
could
you
do
gonna
it.
learn how to pick some cotton.
Revenge.
$3.50
Y'all
an
get
hour.
fired.
Revenge.
Yeah.
They're firing y'all.
Wait a minute. Revenge. I told this
I'm picking a
nigga.
machine.
I said, Revenge. I'm not taking a day off, bruh.
Man,
I'm there every day.
Look-
Listen, I'm gonna wear overalls.
look like
They gonna
midnight.
flood a little bit at the bottom.
This nigga stupid.
I'm gonna connect all the way to my ancestors for this $3.50 hour because I know they suffer for me to get this $3.50 an
for
hour.
real.
Okay, you know how much. Okay, how much
Blisters,
cotton y'all
hands
picking in an hour to
bleeding
where y'all
and shit.
keeping y'all job done?
Whatever,
Enough?
whatever's the
Enough?
number.
Niggas
I'll be out that
enough,
motherfucker,
whatever.
be
Yeah,
cotton picking
enough?
with a little wicker basket. I'll be putting that cotton in that
I'm
basket.
damn near about to call my dad.
What the hell is wrong with you
He
said?
actually picked cotton.
Okay, call him. Ask him.
Ask
him, call
Hosey
your
would he
dad
pay.
right
Ask
now
Hosey would he pick
He got-
$3.50
was he-
an hour right now.
to pick cotton.
Was he
Ask
like enslaved picking
Hey,
cotton? He
Revenge,
was like he was
Revenge,
making money.
Fuck
He-
Revenge.
this.
He
I
grew up in
told
Mississippi, so
Revenge,
he's
I
Cause I know they
told
still
this
had them,
nigga.
they had a couple plantations that was still going on.
Let me see what
Revenge.
Revenge
I
saying.
told
Let me
this
see what
nigga
Revenge
Revenge.
saying.
I said, check this out, Revenge. I said, I'm going to move out of my house. I'll be picking from the car. I'll be living in the fields.
Stupid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Trap gonna go get that
Cotton.
McDonald's job.
I'll be picking a shit out that
Hey,
shit.
Hosey,
Hold on.
real quick. We
Hosey,
live.
what up?
We live. Hosey. And
What's
that's G.
happening?
That's G in the background. He said, "What's up?"
King said, "What's up, too?"
King said, "What's up?" too. G glasses and King said, "What's up?" Okay, so Hosey. So for somebody who picked cotton, you picked cotton before, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What is
Oh,
how
here we
hard
go.
is it to pick cotton?
Is
That's the question,
it's
Cole.
real
What's the question?
difficult
I
for
forgot.
two reasons.
Would he do it for
Number one,
$3.50 right now to pick cotton?
Okay. No, Hosey, hold up. Will you pick cotton right now at your age? At
Don't put at your
60
age.
plus,
That's
Just
fine. That's
say
cool. That's cool.
$3.50.
at $350 an hour.
$3.50, Hosey.
If,
no, it's by the pound.
No,
No, Hosey.
No,
They're
I'm
gonna
talking
pay
about
you
right now.
$350 an hour, Hosey.
Hypothetical
Breaking it
question.
down.
$350
With
an hour.
overtime. If you want it.
No.
Corner.
That's from somebody who
How
really
come?
picked it.
Damn.
That's
He
what
said
I'm-
no. That's
Why you
crazy.
say no?
He said
Why you
no.
say no?
Ask him why he say no.
He
Now, why
said
say
no.
Because it's hard. It's difficult.
There you go.
Coming up with raps is difficult.
$3.50 an hour.
There you
No?
go. He said no.
Okay, Hosey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't cuss glasses out. But
That's
he
right.
said coming up with raps is difficult. He compared coming up with rap like to picking cotton.
Picking.
Man, what?
he compared rapping to picking cotton.
There's no comparison.
What's the hardest part about picking cotton?
Even close.
Ask him what's the hardest part about
What's the
picking
hardest
cotton.
part about picking cotton?
Yeah, well, the two most difficult parts about picking cotton is physical. Number one, you just tear up your fingers because you got to understand you're picking a cotton out of a bowl that's pointed, and so you're always pricking your hands, and then you're pulling a sack on your back.
Oh, I can do this.
As you putting the cotton in the sack, and the more cotton you pick, the heavier.
Oh, I can
the
do
sack
this.
becomes, and you're constantly pulling a heavier and heavier sack as you're picking the cotton.
Okay, I got
So by the time you finish
Holy
picking 100 pounds of cotton,
100 pounds.
you're worn out physically.
Okay, so what's a good day of cotton picking for you? How many pounds?
I'm going to be honest with you. I got to about 100 pounds once, and that was all day. And I basically I picked like 60 some pounds, and I wanted to get to 100. And so I went back after I weighed that. I emptied my sack and went back out there and picked enough to get to 100 pounds. And that
How much you get paid per
That's what I was
pound?
about to ask. Okay, Hovey, the last question. How much did you get paid for picking cotton?
Per pound.
$3 for that 100 pounds.
$3 per pound?
Per pound?
Okay.
$3.
Now ask him how many hours was that?
How many hours did it take you?
It took me about 7 hours.
Okay,
7
so
hours.
now tell him, would
So
you do
made
it?
$3.
That's equivalent. That's equivalent, really, though.
That's not equivalent. So now,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
$3.50.
So what Hosey is saying, he wouldn't pick cotton for 12 hours a day for $5,000 a day.
So,
He said it was that
Glass,
bad.
so right now you wouldn't pick cotton right now for $5,000 a day.
Ask him when he was younger, would he?
That's equivalent, though, bro.
Physically, wouldn't be able to do it.
See, physically,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I'm saying, so okay, prime Hosey,
Prime Hosey, would you do it?
$5,000 a day.
Oh,
See?
he said Prime Hosey, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hosey,
Yeah.
I'll be out
Bro.
there taking all the
Yeah,
tips right
taking
now.
all
Hosey,
the
picking
That's
that shit.
equivalent. That's equivalent to the same thing, though, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be out that motherfucker all day.
he just said he
making
made
tips.
3,000.
He
He said he made 3,000
Listen,
off 100
All right.
pounds. He
Hey,
made
see?
3,000 for 100 pounds in 7 hours, bro. That's
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 wild.
basically
Yeah.
are you?
that's the
fucking-
same thing.
Listen, y'all, what y'all
And if they
saying?
only pay you by the hour,
Picking cottons is not the
they jerk
degrading
you.
job. Picking cotton for free is a
You do it
degrading
now,
job.
Coach?
No, I'm gonna tell y'all right now too. See, the difference between y'all and Hovey is Hovey was, if y'all was on the auction block, y'all wouldn't. Hovey was a prime buck.
Yeah.
Like when he was in prime Hovey, that man arms was 35 inches.
I bet
like,
you he's picking fucking
Yes.
cotton.
Damn.
Well,
I'll be buff as a motherfucker coming out that
boy
field.
was a prime
The hell you
buck.
talking about? I'll be out that motherfucker one overall off his shit.
Could you see little sick ass, skinny
John
ass king up
Coffey
there?
ass
Like little
nigga.
He be
skinny
strong as a motherfucker
Yeah.
picking
Motherfucker
that
working
cotton.
hard.
Boy,
and
you
it's
cotton
all
picking.
mental.
King 7 minutes into it. I can't.
Shit, you got me fucked up.
So
$350.
$5,000 a day. That's
Yeah.
12
Man, come
hours.
on.
Bro,
a
that's
day.
the same.
Hey,
Bro, he
that's
just said he
Shit,
made he did
$5,000
100. He did 100
Right.
pounds.
And got $3. That was a ripoff.
For
And he
7
wasn't even a
hours.
slave.
That's
People
robbery.
used to pick 100 pounds of cotton
Ripoff.
trap for free.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the best cotton picker in his room would be Sega.
At the present
Well, I'm
moment.
gonna give it real.
Sega,
No,
Sega
because
looks strong and fast.
nah,
the
this
present
He
nigga
looks
moment.
strong
stupid.
and fast. Like he be just picking fast, and he looks strong and fast. Like he just going to work on his motherfucker. God.
No, I just got the sun. The sun. I
And
could,
then
I could be in the
then he got
sun
the
for a
complexion
minute.
for the
I could be in the
protection.
sun for a minute.
That
I do it for
boy Sega be a
350. I
cotton
do it
picking
for
fool.
350. I
No,
do
he
it.
got $3 for
$350.
the
Yeah,
whole
that's
100
$300
pounds.
for 100.
300. 300. No,
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 he
no,
got
no.
$3
He got
for
$3
100
a pound.
Yeah.
No, no,
Nah,
he got
not $3
No,
a
$3
pound.
he got
pound.
$3 for the
No,
whole 100
no,
pounds.
no. He said $3 a pound.
No.
Nah, trap
No, Trap.
Are you crazy?
Trap? He
Nah.
said he got $3
For the
100
day.
pound
for the whole day, 7 hours.
for the whole day. 7 hours, $3.
I wonder how
And
much
that's
money
not
was worth.
slavery.
That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
That's
If I'm not mistaken, he told
Nigga,
me
that's
he used
I
to
thought he
make
was saying. I
like-
thought he was saying he got
like
$3
$5
a pound. Now you got to ask him, bro. I heard $3 a pound.
No.
No,
I heard
Which number?
$3 for
Because I
100
asked that
pounds.
question, a pound, and he was like,
100 pounds.
Coach was like, no,
$3.
I was saying that's $300. That's $300. I thought it was $300 for every 100 pounds. He was saying.
Hell no.
Nigga, that's
He be still out there picking cotton for that
$300.
money.
Wait, hold on. $300 back then for 7 hours. Get the fuck out of there, Trap.
huh.
How much they selling the Q-tips for?
Get the fuck out of there, Trap. There's no way he making $300 for 7 hours back then.
Nah,
Get
bro.
the
He
fuck
said
out
three.
of there.
No, I'm
Not
telling you,
300 for the
yo,
actual
text him real quick.
commodity,
He
though,
said $3 a pound.
No, he did not,
He said-
boy.
Nah.
There's no white man in the world
Okay,
gonna pay that
Trap,
man
can I
back
bet
in them
you-
Put
days
a replay back.
Bet you a
$300.
burrito. Trap, can I bet a burrito?
No, don't do that. Don't even ask him. We know the answer. Trap. This nigga
I
Trap.
want a
tripping.
free burrito.
Listen. Check this out.
Nah,
Shout out
that's
to
wild.
everybody at the lunch table. And shout out to this clip if it go viral. Y'all can kiss my ass. Just so we get this fucking clear. You squishy, y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. We picking this fucking cotton for $5,000 a day. I'll be out that
5,000
motherfucker
a
12
day?
hours,
Yeah.
putting that shit in my satchel. I don't give up. I don't even need my fingertips.
This nigga Glasses is
That's how I
crazy trying to
feel.
talk for everybody all the time.
You could,
it's not in
This
We
ways
is
to
doing it.
I told you
Nah,
at the
it's ways to
beginning,
get
I'm
around.
picking
You can
cotton.
tape your fingers.
I told you at
Me,
the very
Some
beginning,
gloves,
Sega, and Trap.
I'm picking
We
cotton.
finna be putting in $15,000
Yeah,
every
I'm
day.
picking cotton.
I'm
raking
gonna tell
that
you
shit
right
in.
now why it's gonna be y'all instead of we.
Raking it
This
in.
nigga just compared making a rap song to picking cotton.
None of
That
y'all
was
can make
crazy.
a rap song.
He gonna get right out here.
Y'all
and-
can pick. All
Hold
y'all
on,
can pick
Sega.
cotton. None of
He
y'all
gonna
can
get
make a
right
rap
out.
song.
That
Sega,
was
did I drop?
crazy.
Hey, Sega, did I drop a bar the other day?
That's a
the
bar.
car.
Hey, this
What-
nigga
what-
is
what
talking
you said?
crazy.
Shout
right
out to
now.
Bomb, the baby girl 135. She with us. That's $20,000
Well,
a day.
Oh yeah.
Glass is not gonna be with y'all. He's lying to y'all.
I am not.
He gonna
I'll
get
go
out there,
pick
he
some
gonna be
cotton.
like, God damn, this ain't rap.
So pour together $350. Shout out to the lunch table. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all all pull together $350, and I go pick cotton for an hour and show y'all how it's done.
This nigga be like, this is not hip hop. What is this shit?
Yo.
This shit hurt like a
Right now,
motherfucker.
y'all could come and make a fund, a GoFundMe of $350, and we'll make a video of me picking that fucking cotton for that $350
for an hour.
Yo. Getting that
For
bread.
$350 to pick cotton with
an
your bare
hour.
hands.
I'll go
I'll be
do
out
it.
that
Bare
motherfucker
hands.
bare hand. I don't pick all this.
Okay, I feel like you might. I think King might be really out there. King
I'm
feel like,
going.
King sound like he got the will to do it, kind of.
King got them tough ass hands.
Easy
He look,
peasy.
King seem like he really.
he look like he gonna get in that
Coach, when I
mug.
was young,
Sega gonna be cotton picking MVP.
hold on, Coach. When I was
cry.
young, we used to go out to the berry fields and pick out farms and stuff when I was a kid for the summer. The bus used to come take you out to the farms and you'd be picking strawberries and stuff by the bundle and stuff, by the carts and crates and stuff. So I'm used to that kind of shit.
Man, winners.
wildest thing I heard-
Y'all winners.
The wildest thing I
Hey,
heard
I
was
be out that motherfucker 12. The overtime, that's $500 an hour. That's $5,000 a day. Man, I'm not taking a day off. Fuck Thanksgiving. Do they pay me double time on Christmas?
You know. I'm
I be out there picking cotton on
Coach
Christmas.
about to pick cotton.
No, I'm not picking cotton. I'm gonna go.
Imagine what that's
Coach,
looking like.
Okay,
so
go
that's
further,
$700 an hour on Christmas.
That's not funny.
That's $5,600.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna go a step further with glasses. There's no phase in his life he'd pick cotton.
Man, I'd
I'm
pick.
talking about not in one.
I wouldn't have sold
one
dope.
generation
I'd have
of
been picking
Glasses
cotton.
Would have picked cotton.
I would have
Yeah,
not
hours.
sold dope
This
and
nigga
picked
was
cotton.
selling dope when he was younger.
I didn't never make $5,000 a day.
I'm gonna turn around for passing dope to go pick this cotton.
I was selling
If
dope to
somebody
try to
gave
make
me
$5,000 a
$350,
day. I never got to $5,000 a day.
I sell dope.
Hold on,
instead of
Coach.
pick cotton.
Coach, that's a trick question.
See, Lex, this is y'all
Are you
mentality.
talking about when he
You
was
and
selling
Lex.
or before he sold?
Hold on, King.
cleaning.
How
You
old
and
was
this-
when we start something?
Hold on.
This is a
You
question.
and Lex talking about some. Y'all would sell dope for you pick cotton. None of y'all made $5,000 a day profit selling no dope.
No.
I
Never.
made some good money selling
Never.
Sherm, PCP.
Never.
Tons of money. I can name one time in my life I made $5,000 a day. $5,000 a day? That's $150,000 a month.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
I would not be selling rocks or sticks if I could pick cotton for $5,000 a day for 12 hours. The
Consistent.
hell I would be doing that for?
$5,000 a day.
Nigga is capping.
Yeah.
Not
Capping?
one-
Why the fuck would I be capping? Man, listen.
That's
I would build a house for $5,000 a day. I'd work
There's a
on
lot of
cars for
things a nigga do.
$5,000 a day.
Facts.
I'd lay
5 bands
cement
a
for
day?
$5,000 a day.
Yeah.
Cotton picking is different. Like I'm telling you, I think he thinks it sounds good, but give him an hour out there, he's gonna be like, where is the
Pull
pen and
together
paper at?
your 350.
He'd be like, where the pen
Pull
and paper at?
together
I
the
gotta get back to
350 and I'll
studio.
go pick it right now. Show you how
it's
it's
too much
done.
labor.
For a
You
whole
get back.
hour.
Too much
Look,
labor.
Nigga, like I'm saying, like 22-year-old coach would have been up at that motherfucker picking this fuck out some cotton.
And if you think
But right
350,
now,
hey,
nigga, I can't
hold
pick
on,
no
Coach.
cotton right now. Like
and if you think he could do it for 350, then do 700, make him do 2 hours.
Easy.
I'd be too much of a diva. Like I'd
That's
be
like
like,
I'll be out that
that's like
motherfucker.
a,
I'm gonna wear
You can wear
overall.
gloves if you
I'm gonna have an
want to.
overall and shit with a straw hat on, be chewing on a wheat straw, the shirt on it. I'm gonna have the overalls flooding right at the bottom at the ankle.
he's dead serious too. I think that
Yeah,
nigga will come
dead
out in the great outfit. He'll look dope out there. He's
Not
like,
me.
yeah. And he come out there talking. You
Like
know,
the
I'm
first
like,
hour.
Pick as much cotton
Like
as
the
I
first
can.
hour though.
Coach,
I'm
not
like
me,
a
Coach.
slave and
Listen, I'm
everything.
not saying I could
Coach, not
imagine.
me. I'm not wearing all that,
listen.
Coach.
One thing is, I'm not debating if picking cotton is hard. I'd imagine picking cotton is very hard. But for $350, there's not too many things on this planet I'm not gonna do for $350 an hour, especially that don't like. I think y'all trying to make this like a moral compass thing.
Yeah.
The problem
not
with this,
moral, not me.
no, because people comparing slavery.
Yeah, I don't
The
give a fuck
thing
about that.
is that the only thing that's fucked up about that, it was free.
You need to
Yeah.
rephrase
That's
that.
what they did with it.
And they can kick
Yeah,
your
yeah,
ass,
that's all.
and it's
Yeah.
free. People
Right.
bred you to fuck you over.
Right.
Trust me, my ancestor that was in the field would, if I told them right now, if they could come back and I was like, yeah, I turned down $350 an hour with overtime to not pick no cotton, that motherfucker slapped me upside the head. Is wrong with
Like,
you?
what's wrong with you?
He will pick
Doing
cotton
it
for free.
I can see that nigga glasses bringing all the
Doing
7th
it
Street though.
for free.
Every nigga
Hell
finna be
yeah.
working. Every
Easy
Crippin'
lit.
blood I
Easy
know.
lit. Easy lit.
Man, we out here, bro.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
but I can see Glasses pick cotton for his first day and purchasing the bus to start getting up, picking up other niggas.
Glasses,
to pick
here's
cotton.
the
Like,
problem I
come on
think
now.
that Coach and Lex and them guys be having.
I probably make slavery.
Is
Them niggas would rather poison people for $1,000
no, not
a
just
day.
that. They don't realize how dangerous, selling drugs really is compared to picking cotton.
I do know how the
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know for sure.
to me, I feel more
Without
easier
doubt.
picking cotton than I did maybe going out there trying to sell drugs in some of the
Check
places
my
and
background.
stuff.
I know exactly how dangerous.
Then you should be picking cotton easy.
No, that's how I know that I'll be selling them drugs
That's
before I go
crazy.
pick it. Nigga, like I'm not picking.
Your fingers is that you'll rather risk your life than hurt your fingers.
Risking my life out there in that 100. Nigga, you see my
I be out that
motherfucking
boy
boy.
skin color.
Coach,
Yeah.
I just
Coach
asked you a
gonna be out
question.
there
I be
red.
slender
Yeah.
and big
Yeah.
and shaped.
Sunburn.
Like, we
and
black,
all
we don't
kind
get
of
no
shit.
skin
Yeah.
cancer.
I
Yeah,
am not
stop
damn near
it.
black.
Yeah.
Listen,
You
I be
don't
out that
hurt your
motherfucker.
fingers, huh,
That
Coach?
ain't-
Oh,
that ain't
like
the
how I lost that
environment.
weight and shit. I be out that motherfucker 230, just up. What?
John Coffey,
With all
nah.
kind of
Cotton picking
What?
ass niggas over here, man.
man.
God
Listen,
damn,
I be making my
man.
own
What's that
Q-tips and
motherfucker, old guy,
everything.
John Brown, the big dude.
The John Coffey from
John
Avon.
Coffey.
That's how I
Yeah.
be out that motherfucker.
No.
Ducking under the
John-
door.
John
Y'all
Coffey,
niggas is
Isaac-
crazy.
Isaac
Yeah.
Hills
I'm trying
to
to think, man. I'm trying to see if
get
I
my
can
cotton.
see G.
Y'all niggas crazy.
I want to see. I would like to see G after the first day. G ain't gonna pick every day though.
For
Take
300
some days
Days
off.
off, no doubt.
I
for
might-
How many days I got off, boss?
$5,000 an hour.
Then.
For
Yo.
$5,000
I might take a
an
day off now
hour.
and then,
And
Coach.
why-
An hour? No, a day.
He come talk to you crazy.
$5,000 a day.
Why you keep
I'm out
talk
there
crazy?
every day.
You
I'm
keep
just saying,
trying-
the white dude
cleaning
come over and
up.
talk, your boss come talk you crazy.
I'm
G,
cleaning
come
up.
get your black ass back out there.
Why you pushing the line,
straight?
Coach?
No,
Coach keep
I'm
pushing
not
the
letting
line.
nobody
It's
talk
the-
to me like that for no money.
If it's the
See?
same
Coach
stipulation as
keep
just a
passing-
I
regular
didn't say I
job.
would be a slave for $350 an hour. You asked me would I pick cotton for $350 an
Okay,
hour.
can I?
Yeah.
and
They
I'm-
keep pushing the
No, I'm
line.
gonna say this too.
They don't like
He
your
is
answer.
so far out of the working world, he don't even understand how bosses talk to employees now.
If somebody,
Mhm.
He
if
couldn't
some,
be disrespectful.
Well, hold
shout
on.
out to
He talks to
everybody
me
at the lunch
crazy?
table.
Crying.
No, I don't. You always doing some crazy
What do
shit.
you mean he don't know how bosses talk to people? He talked to me real crazy.
You don't know exactly. G's a boss. He don't even know how the boss talk to him. He don't know how the boss talk.
Right.
The first day time the boss come in and say, "Hey, speed it up, bro." He
I-
gonna be
I
like,
be-
"Who you talking to, my man?"
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Who you
I
talking to?
might
I be
agree
picking
with
some
you,
more.
Coach. Coach, I might
You
agree
see
with
my
you.
bag,
nigga?
nigga?
You see this cotton in
Yeah,
his
look at
bag,
this
nigga?
satchel.
Right.
This satchel, weigh my satchel, nigga. What the hell is wrong
See?
with you?
Weigh my satchel, nigga. You're right, Coach.
Weigh my satchel,
You're right,
Bro, you like,
Coach.
speed it up, big boy. And he
Weigh
gonna
my
be like,
shit
"What the
real
fuck you
quick."
talking?"
Nigga,
I'll
weigh
be
my satchel,
picking-
nigga. You better
Right.
look at what I'm doing.
Listen, I would fuck Alabama, son. I pick it in Palmdale, son.
Oh, Father's hot.
Palmdale, son, is
That shit is
different.
ridiculous.
I picked
Palmdale,
that
son,
shit in
treacherous.
Phoenix,
Yeah,
son.
every
It could be
day.
121. I'm out there.
Alabama got a little
Let me
moisture
tell
to
y'all
their
something,
heat.
man.
Yeah.
$5,000 a day. That means I could work every day. That's 150. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I'm not even going. You know what? I ain't gonna hate on G's work ethic. So because this nigga be sending me pages of papers.
Oh
and
my
shit.
God.
I be like, God damn, nigga still working
All night
So
long.
I'm not
All
gonna
night.
hate on the nigga work ethic. I'm gonna hate on a boss though. I think that as soon as he get a taste of a real 9 to 5
No,
boss on his ass,
if the man disrespect me, it's
he
different.
is.
Now, see that I'm not letting
These
nobody
bosses be out
disrespect.
here
Gonna do
disrespecting
something.
employees.
Hold on,
Saying all
Coach.
type of
You
crazy
You made me
shit.
think of Glass. You ever had a real job before?
Yeah, I had a real job
He
selling
lying, he
dope.
lying.
I
You don't know what
did.
a real job is.
I did.
Rapping
He
is
said
not a real
selling
job.
dope. He said selling dope.
is not a real
No,
job.
I was selling dope when I had a real job. I had a real job.
What was your real job?
I used to cook for developmentally disabled people.
That ain't no real job.
That
That's a
was.
real
That's
job.
a real job. That's a real job. That's a
That's
real
a real
job.
job.
They used to give me a check and everything. I had checks with my name on it.
You said what?
Developmentally disabled people.
So mentally, okay. So
He worked in a
so
home.
So like,
mentally
he
He
disabled.
worked in a home.
So he,
Yeah,
so
one of the homes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was my
worked in a
job.
home.
how good do you have to cook? He don't even have no pressure on his cooking.
That's different
He
now.
coming in
See,
all
you
type
keep
of
pushing
ways.
the line.
Well, you
Coach.
have to-
Coach, you keep pushing the line.
You have to cook a
So it
certain
could
way
be
because
burnt.
they
It could be
can't
burnt. They're gonna
handle
still take it
They
right
can't
there.
handle the seasoning.
Glass is telling
Right.
him
Yeah,
to
no
eat it.
seasoning
he
and
ain't
no
even gotta
salt.
cook. He
You gotta cook with no
unseasoned
salt.
shit. He just, hey, this you.
So you like a dietitian.
No, I
He said
couldn't.
that
You
is
Chicken on the
like a
plate.
dietitian.
But he was
I
like,
couldn't-
it was like a
I
caretaker
couldn't
too.
do
Yeah.
it like that because it didn't feel like with love. So I had to add a little seasoning in there.
You ain't allowed to
You
add
killing
seasoning in there
this
for them.
But then you
The
start
mental-
making more money in the streets, and so you quit.
Raising their blood pressure and shit.
No,
Glasses?
I didn't do that.
Exactly.
Back then, I didn't know how to
Community,
cook with nothing but
community
seasoning
service.
salt.
Cut it out. That
Now I
was
wouldn't be
community
caught
service.
dead using
So
seasoning
why you
salt.
quit the job, Glasses?
Does he start
It was
making
community
I blew
service.
up
His
as a-
hours was up. His hours was
deal.
up.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, to be honest, so I got the job
Community
because this is
service.
when I was selling selling Sherm every day, right? And they was like, we had low riders and cars and shit. They was like, man, you need to get a job so the police ain't looking at you. It's a horrible idea because Police still knew we were selling drugs, but I did it anyway. So I got a job. And then when I finally decided that I was going to take music serious and I stopped selling drugs, that was kind of paying my bills.
Oh, okay.
You know what pushed him selling drugs? Having a boss.
My boss. Shout out to Lori Odin. My boss from Compton. She was one of the greatest influences in my life. She was like, even when I finally left my job, you feel me? Like, it was over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it worked out. Like, straight up. Like, she was one of the best people I ever met. I remember, so I spent all my money. I think, so I had like 90-something thousand, took a bunch of losses, and I was not going to sell Sherm no more. And I was down to like 18,000. And I was determined to make my mixtape. And remember back then, Trap, it wasn't no YouTube to download beats. You only got beats because you paid for them. Right? So I remember spending, my big homie gave me 15,000. A couple of my older homies gave me like 15,000, 16,000. I had 18,000. I'm probably $30,000, $40,000 in on making this mixtape that's White Lightning. And I remember like my checks was paying my rent. Right at that time, it like minimum, I was probably making $7.25 an hour or some ridiculous number that I never thought about because I never needed the money. So when I needed the money, I started knowing this. So I remember I had paid my rent and I was paying for stuff, working on this tape, and my electric was finna get cut off. It was like $260, and I didn't have no money. And I remember being at my job, sad as fuck, almost probably about to cry. And my boss walked in. Shout out to Lori Odin. You know, if anybody know Lori L.O. from Compton. Lori was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Man, they finna cut off my electrical bill." She's like, "Damn, why? How much money?" I said, "It's only like $216. So in my mind, I'm thinking she's just gonna loan me the money. She was like, well, I got some candles in there."
Oh, shit.
She's like, "Is your gas cut off?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Well, you could boil water for a bath." And I remember just looking at her like, what the fuck is happening? And she said, "Look, man," she said, "right now, this would be a time that I would light up a joint with you and pass it to you to help you say fuck it." She said, "But because you don't smoke, you're going to have to take your time and learn how to say fuck it anyway. You're going to have to learn it and not depend on nothing." And I remember her talking to me and me calling over and telling her, "Look, man, I got $60. This is what I could pay." Right? And I was like, "This is all I can pay." And they said, "Well, if we ain't gonna be cut off," I said, "Well, I'm gonna just keep the $60. It's like, "Well, if you get," I said, "It's one or the other." And eventually they took the $60. But at that point in my life, I got a fuck it button. And to this day, it's the same way. Like, people talk shit because my ringer is off. "Man, Glass, why I need to contact you? It's emergency." Call 911. Why are you calling me if you have an emergency? Call 911. That's what emergencies are for. I decided that I was going to live my life being as best as I can to help everybody, but also not letting everybody stress me out for the sake of it. Like, I have to kind of clock in for you to stress me out. But that was the game I got in my job. And I repo cars after that.
Do you hear these guys?
Repo cars.
Is the repo man?
Nah, don't get me wrong. Repo cars are
I had to pull guns out on people reporting cars. Damn near full-fledged shootouts reporting cars.
I heard nigga try to
You a foul dude, big. Repoing people cars. Yeah,
it's a rapper. I drew down on. It's a rapper. What was the rapper that was with Tupac at that time? He was like Haitian or something. He was out here. He had all the vans, Sega with his name on
Haitian
them.
Jack?
Who?
You talking about? Not Haitian.
No. He's from here, but it was a rapper. He was popular. He was an underground popular rapper.
Oh, Juan G. You talking
Juan
about,
G.
Yeah, Juan
Man,
G.
I drew down on Juan G ass.
No
I'm
way,
finna pop
nigga.
the shit out of Juan G. Fuck yeah. Like, one of his vans was on a fucking
way.
repo list, and I'm on it with a flashlight, and this is gangbanging glasses. So my whole mentality, I'm starting to kind of come together and rap, or I'm about to come together and rap. And I'm flashing the lights on the vans, because, you know, it's a bunch of these vans. And he came out screaming and shit and talking crazy. And I be thinking they think everybody with a job is like a regular nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a full-fledged Crip, so my mentality's different, and I'm mad that I'm here. That nigga said something and was like, "Nah, I'll be right back." And I whipped out. I said, "Man, if you move, nigga, you won't even go in that house." That nigga was ducking around that motherfucking shit. That was crazy.
No fucking way.
I knew I had to lose that job because it was like I could see myself shooting somebody in that job, dog. It was fucked up. I had 2 jobs though. That's the point.
Hold on, one buddy's supposed to be like a millionaire though. What you taking his? You was taking his
I don't know.
back?
You know, maybe he had some kind of thing where somebody, you know, did bad business. I don't know. But one of his vans was on the repo list.
Word.
And that shit was coming with me, nigga. I'm
That's
not gonna miss this money. I need this money.
1G.
But I drew down on YG ass.
on the repo job,
the rap scene was like, man, that's the motherfucker that drew down on me.
The repo job, you get paid for every car that you repo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, job right there, man.
That is a crazy job.
Yeah.
What's your favorite job out of all your jobs?
I only had those 2 jobs.
Both of them.
Both of them?
Both of them. All both of them. All both of them, man.
All both of them.
I would be for sure that picking cotton would be my favorite job for $350 an hour.
Hey.
I'm telling you,
For
when he get a
$350?
real boss on his ass, not homegirl with the candles. Man, like this, when he get a real
Man,
boss
Lori was an amazing person. She shaped a big portion of how I exist today.
See, that ain't how the white man that's gonna be overseeing you picking.
Look, man, that man could be on a horse and all that. If he called me a nigga one time, I'm gonna lose my job. If he say something, boy, I'm gonna lose my. If y'all let people talk to y'all like that at y'all job, then that's different.
Yeah,
it's niggas out there. The reason why I knew I had to be a boss the whole my rest of life because I had so many jobs. I said I cannot do this.
And they was just calling you the
They
N-word.
wouldn't call me no N-word or no shit like that.
Yeah.
But it was the disrespect I seen from they was giving other employees. I left a job in one day because how he just talked to another employee.
Well, hold on. One day you quit?
He can't ever talk to me like that. I'm going to jail.
When did he say that was that
He didn't
bad?
talk to you though.
This motherfucker. No, he didn't say one word to me. But it was my first day. First day in, first day out. I went to go to work.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Employee super bad. He got all in his face. He was one of these niggas who like did martial arts and shit. So he thought he was tough, out all these tattoos.
Man.
And he got in this dude's face really bad. Like, hey man, and you better get the motherfucking work and boot him up. Bunch of motherfuckers, bunch of cussing and shit. And I was sitting there.
Oh yeah, I'm not tripping if it's a bunch of motherfuckers.
No,
I'm gonna be on them too. Hey, we need to hurry up. Let's get this money. Let's get this money.
You letting a dude a white man come in your face and say, motherfucker, get to work.
That don't bother me.
You lying. This nigga, okay, no, I'm done. I'm out.
I'm telling you the truth.
Is
a white man said motherfucker better get to work. That's not it.
If you're not working, that's one thing. If you bullshitting and you ain't working and you say motherfucker get to work.
Sega, you could Sega got a
I can deal
demeanor.
I can deal with accountability.
Your demeanor is trash. Like a nigga's not gonna let this nigga come without eating in the morning or something like that. Or nigga, that nigga say mother. He ain't
K-Way, I am not lying, K-Way. I don't know.
He is.
K-Way, listen.
K-Way, he is.
Somebody telling me something like motherfuckers, motherfucker. I do know motherfuckers a racial slur, but it ain't the same. You drop an N-bomb, I'm knocking you off that horse. You it's some few things. Boy, that's gonna get you beat up, and I'm gonna quit. Like I'm gonna go to jail. It's a few things. I'm not doing none of that racist shit. Now, if you power tripping, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. People power trip all the time. King power trip all the time.
King be power tripping.
I don't really care if somebody power trip all the time.
Never seen it. Coach never seen it.
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
I saw a glimpse of it.
No,
I caught a glimpse. I caught a little glimpse of that shit. Yeah.
He be talking to you like that. Yeah. Like, King said some shit to me a couple of times. I just get to like, okay, what the fuck you talking about?
Coach. Yeah, King now call my phone and be like, where you at? Where you at, man?
Crap.
King just talked. So King, everybody I know, every Mac 10 power trip, everybody power trip. That ain't. I don't really worry about that. I ain't that sensitive. But you ain't finna just because I'm picking some cotton. You ain't finna treat me like my ancestors. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
This nigga is tripping. He is capping. That nigga came. That white man come in here.
Coach, you tell me hurry up all the time. Hurry up, Glass.
Nigga, I'm me. Together. Nigga, you about to let no white man come? No white man. You don't know. We friends.
But I'm saying if you're helping me. If you're helping me, nigga, or if this is your job, right? Let's say you got to get 800 pounds between these 8 people, and you I get your job. I'm not one of them people. You ain't got to baby me. You can't call me no N-words and all that, though. I'm not doing that.
Hold on, Glasses. When Coach is training you, how does he talk to you?
Nice. Cool.
No, he sometimes talk shit. Like he'll just hit me in my fucking face. That's enough saying something. He don't not hit me in the face.
Okay. So,
I would rather a motherfucker be like, hurry up than just hit you in the face, tell you put your hands up.
So he's not
we're boxing and we're good. We're homies.
Hit you in the face.
You see the type of shit this nigga do to me when we box.
Hurry up.
1, 2, 3. This nigga I be slip, roll. He's punching me. I'm like, nigga, this ain't. I just don't know hands.
That means put your hand up. Your eye. your eye closed. That mean put your hand up. Oh, my bad.
Trap, we boxing. We boxing, Trap.
So trust me, somebody calling me a motherfucker is not the end of the world to me.
And we cool.
And you getting $350 an hour.
What?
I'm saying,
call me whatever you want to call me.
Hey, hurry up, sir. What am I not doing?
$350
How much
an
more
hour,
do you need to be done?
Yeah.
Get some more of this shit up in my satchel.
Sega listen to G. He don't agree with none of that. He said you can't call Sega like nigga. I might let that fly too.
Hey,
boy, nigga.
300. Nah. The racial slurs that's not flying. Nah, the racial slurs not. The racial slurs not flying.
You're not finna make
$350 an hour. Like if you bullshitting and somebody be on you like, hey man, get the fuck, what you doing? Get to work. What the fuck, motherfucker, get to work. And you bullshitting, you gotta take that.
Can the boss get away with one boy?
No boy.
Ain't no boys. Ain't no none of that. Like
boys, brother.
What if he see you and your partners
like
fucking off and he come and be like, hey boys, get to work. I mean, hey, you and your boys get to work.
No,
I think we're missing the key thing, Coach.
Hey, boys, get to work.
You and your boys get to work.
Too close.
We're talking about people fucking off.
It just depends on how you say it. Like the context.
Nah, man.
You got the context.
You guys, nah. Why would they be fucking off to have the boss come to them in the first place?
Niggas don't always
at $350 an hour. I'm working.
I'll be working hard.
Yeah, I ain't got time to talk to you.
Just getting in shape and
shit.
I
ain't got time.
All I'm thinking about is what I'm finna spend this couple millions on.
As long as it ain't no lashes. It ain't no,
now,
you know what I'm saying?
The question should be, how long are you going to pick cotton for?
You can't even,
that should be the question.
You can't even crack a whip like you think you're going to hit me with that.
Yeah, nah, none of that shit.
I went to a rodeo and somebody cracked the whip. I wanted to rush the man just cracking the whip at the rodeo. So, no, I'm not doing, you can't do no remnants of none of that shit. Now, it's different. I'm picking this cotton. I get it. You connected it to my ancestors when they was picking cotton for free. Cool. You finna pay me this $350 an hour. I'm gonna work this out. Feel me? 10 years is $1 million plus. Lord knows some of them holidays I'm cotton picking. I could imagine the type of shape I would be in. It'd be the greatest workout I'd put together and run out this world.
I'll take $150 or $200 an hour bossless than $350 with a boss. I can't do it.
I don't
know. Now you trying to negotiate
or nothing.
No, I'm just thinking about real life. Like I would rather take that.
I would take any amount of money.
And what to do from? The internet,
me, nigga, I'm gonna be the boss.
The internet,
I'm gonna be my boss.
So you'll get
I don't know where Trap got that shit from.
Show up.
I don't have no problem with taking instructions.
Nah, like you gotta have a you gotta like
that was the weed. That was the weed, man.
Yeah, lead like a boss.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'll take $150 an hour for free and freedom. Then $350 and having a clock in, clock out, a boss on your ass.
Cool with that. I will clock in and clock out.
I had too many bosses when I was younger. I had like 17 jobs when I was younger.
$350 an hour, I have a boss. Whatever the fuck that mean. I'd be a fucking boss's pet. I'd be bringing that nigga lunch. Here's I got you some lunch.
This nigga, see,
I bought you a coffee today, sir.
Nah, man. See, I don't like where this is going, babe. For real, big. That's why. That's how we got. That's how we got to the other. That's how we got spun. That's how we got spun into the other conversation.
No, it didn't get spun into nothing.
You start taking $350 for picking cotton, and you start looking at it. What won't you take $350 for, though, bitch?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
See, G,
like,
but you know picking cotton is bad.
Okay, let's go down the list of shit I wouldn't do for $350 an hour.
Nah, we ain't got to do that. We ain't got to do that. We ain't got to do that.
Trap, you somebody, I damn near talk. I talk to G a lot. You talk to G a lot. King, you see G a lot. Saying you talk to, hey, we all know this nigga, he might not be in the best mood every day. Nigga, so you telling me one day you're gonna go up in there, you in one of your weird moods and shit, and you gonna go up in there and the boss gonna get in your face. Hey man, hey, you 1 minute late. You 1 minute late. Get your ass over there and get to work.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? It won't happen again, sir.
It's lying.
You're lying. You're lying.
You're
lying.
Can I get my satchel?
This nigga is
lying.
This nigga like
I
be walking in to work Trap late like usual and shit. I be in there coming in to work. G be walking the other way to his car. Hey G, where you going, man? That nigga said,
fuck this shit.
Nigga said,
fuck this bullshit.
Nigga said hello. Nigga said hello to me.
I'm capping.
The hell he thought he was talking to?
The fact that y'all think I'm capping is crazy. Listen, that is $5,000 a day. I used to sell, hold on, Trap. I used to poison the community for less.
I hate when y'all comparing this shit to selling drugs, though, dude. This shit's crazy.
I'm telling this is not I'm telling you, it's not a moral thing. I used to poison the community for less a day.
Yeah,
poison.
cotton itself ain't bad.
This nigga G, let me tell you how he could pick cotton for. He could pick cotton if the cotton field was all his friends and nobody to watch them do it, and all they had to do was show their work after it was done. I think he could be fine then. If it was just him, the homies out there pick cotton, and then they get their work done. They say, "Hey, we got to get you got to get this much done, and if it's done, you straight."
And he could be on me. He could be like, "Hey, G, how many pounds you at?" I'm about 9 pounds, boss.
But if
if it's a micromanager though,
9 pounds.
You didn't like that word, coach, boss. You didn't like that when he said boss.
I'm at 9 pounds, boss. I'll call him boss. Listen, I'll be bringing that nigga Starbucks every day. Listen, I'd be all in. I'd be a boss. It's like right there. Just give me them hours. So y'all got these jobs. Y'all don't know how to treat these people. If somebody was giving you $5,000 a day and you don't call them boss, something is wrong with you. You gotta grow up. Stop that mentality.
And this is how we ended up on the boat. This is how we ended up on the boat in the first place. This is how we ended up on the boat in the first place. I'm telling y'all, right there. They gave me a couple fruits and vegetables and shit. Yo, let me get a couple of those workers over there. That's exactly what you did right now. I'm saying
what happened.
350 is equivalent to a corn on the cob and a turkey back in the days when them niggas sold us out like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit is right there.
They sold us out for seasoning.
It was seasoning, exactly.
But that's because you wasn't their enemy. You wasn't one of them.
Hey, Trap, this the setup, Trap.
Hey, it's a setup.
I get it now. I see what's happening, Trap.
Yeah,
watch the pod gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna be great. And he gonna be looking like at us like, hey, what's up with my bosses? Where the boss at? He want us calling them boss and shit. Sir,
tell him again, Key. At the end of the year, I'm gonna have my own Starbucks. I'll be picking the shit out that.
Starbucks price don't went up.
What's my problem?
Because you ungrateful.
Who's ungrateful?
You.
Where the fuck that come from?
Look at him picking. Look at him picking right now. Look at him picking. He's picking right now. He's practicing his picking. He's practicing his picking right now. Look at him. You see, I see you practicing your picking just then, B. How you gonna do it?
I be cotton picking motherfucker, dog.
He would
what they say, cotton picking.
1 pound a day and his ass to be fired.
I'm not picking 1 pound.
He's picking 1 pound a day.
Coach, you work with me. You know I'm not going out like that. That ain't even my style.
You know what the crazy thing is? Okay, so
if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna try to do the best of my ability.
Right. He is there right. I think the harder it is to him, the more he is gonna be intrigued by it. It's weird. That nigga glasses is like that. Like if it's hard to him, he kind of starts becoming. If it's too easy, he probably walk off of it. I think if cotton picking is hard, he would like. I'm telling you,
he want to master it.
He want to be the boss.
That weather gonna really be a factor.
Wake me win.
Yes, sir. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't have. I would tell him that automatically. I would give him that type of reverence already.
Reverence. You see these words?
Yes, sir. No,
he ain't
sir.
Giving no reverence to no white man.
Listen. Yes, sir. No, sir. I would be talking to my boss like that. I'd be coming to that motherfucker all of it. Listen. I'd be coming to that. Look, I don't have a problem. I'm not like a person that's against order. I think that's the confusion.
What if King was your boss?
I'd be a damn great good boss.
What if King was the boss? What if King was out there? Let's get your ass to work.
I would talk like that.
How am I behind, Mr. King? Mr. King.
You guys is tripping.
Mr. King, how many I'm behind?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't no way, form or fashion I can work for King.
I will work for King right now for $350 hours.
Asshole, King. You are
long as it's some overtime.
You are an asshole, King.
Okay,
King.
Coach. Wait, time out, Coach. I had people work for me many times. Hold on. I would take them to trips. I would take them out of state.
Sure.
I would do all kind of stuff with my workers. So stop that.
King is a tough boss, though.
Stop that.
Imagine.
I would take them on to out of state trips and stuff.
He's talking about the ones that made it. That made it through his turmoil.
Made it through his rigorous,
his
rigorous challenges.
The ones that put him through the challenges.
You get rewarded, though. You get rewarded.
Lord knows if it's benefits. You out that motherfucker picking the shit out that cotton. Okay, look, Max B, Jim Jones beef, Trap, update the room because now it's starting to get out there a little bit more. It's going viral.
Oh, yep.
So you know Max been on his run doing his shows and everything. So I don't know. The show had to have been in New York the other night. He had a show.
Let's start to the beginning.
You gonna go to? Are you gonna go back to the end?
Because I don't think everybody is familiar with the beef specifically as much as they heard that they're beefing.
So it goes. So Max came home from a 10-year bid. You know what I'm saying? His first bid he did a 10-year bid. He came home. He wanted to rap. He was rapping and stuff. And then during that time, you know what I'm saying, Jim was putting together his team because the Dipset thing it wasn't over, but he kind of merged over, did his own thing. You had Joel doing the Skull Gang, and you had Jim Jones doing doing the Bird Gang thing. So within that, he was rounding up his, you know what I'm saying, his artists that he was working with. He had got Stack Bundles. He had Mel Matrix. He had Max. Max just came home. Somebody brought Max to him. Max came home. Max had some work. He had some good material and stuff. So they all linked up. It's the Bird Gang thing going on now. So during that time, you got Jim dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? He got the #1 song, the Ballin' song. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cooking right there. Max is doing his own thing in behind the scenes too. Stack doing his own thing too. Everybody doing their own thing also. So now Max is cooking, you know what I'm saying? Within that time right there, Max, you know what I'm saying, got caught up in the legal troubles, got locked up. You know what I'm saying?
The case that he went down on?
The case he went down on, yeah. The case he went down on. So he gets locked up for that right there. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting in jail in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Nobody coming to bail him out. I think he might have sat for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Then the bail got reduced. When the bail got reduced, Jim goes to the prison. You know what I'm saying? Goes, links up with him, tells him, yo, listen, man, I'm going to bail you out and everything, but I need you to, you know what I'm saying, sign me over your publishing, this. You know what I'm saying? And then sign on, because he was working with Bird Gang without any contracts or anything done. Sign this deal right here with the Bird Gang shit for this amount of albums, and also sign me over your publishing. You want to get out? It's $90,000 to get out. So Max, during that time, Max wanted to get out of jail. Max said, "All right, whatever, you can have whatever. This." Signed it all over to him. He'd get out. He jumped ship. You know what I'm saying? He just breathes. He breathes on him like, yo, nah, that nigga thought he about to get me for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving that man none of my punches at this. So man, he went on this whole run where it was just going at Bird Gang. He wanted his whole outlook was like just to finish Bird Gang. No matter what he had to say, what he had to do, he was saying
dissing Stack Bundles at that time?
No. He ain't diss Stack. He ain't diss Stack at the time. He ain't saying nothing about Stack. He was just mostly talking about Jim. He might have went at a couple other people a couple times, but it was mostly Jim and his lady. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else's name was really like out there like that enough to be mentioning like that. I think he might have mentioned Jewel before or some shit like that. Yeah, he mentioned Chrissy. He was mentioning Chrissy. It was all about Chrissy. It was all about Chrissy and Jim. Then he went on to then he came out with, you know what I'm saying? Like he was, you gotta understand, it was DVD era though. So DVD era, he was staying in front of the camera. Every DVD in front of the camera, just talking shit. Whether he on Sub-Zero, he on Cocaine City, whatever DVD he could get on just to talk about Jim. You know what I'm saying? And his lady, and Chrissy. Then the whole saying came out, Touching in Miami came out. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the city screaming that shit, Touching in Miami. You know what I'm saying? He was funny. Yo, Max was a character on the camera. Like we was tuning into Max. Whenever Max got that camera, we was tuning into Max, what Max was saying. You know what I'm saying? He was just, his whole outlook was just taking Jim Jones down. You know what I mean? His whole outlook was taking Jim down. So now, he gets sentenced to the 75 years. You know what I'm saying? He's setting up and shit like that. Then he got the reduce, you know how all that went right there. So now he coming home. Now he on his coming home tour. He moving around. He do a show the other night. So I heard since he been doing his shows, he ain't been doing like none of the songs that was basically.
It doesn't look like he's kind of into. Okay, I'm finna come out dissing Jim.
Yeah, he didn't come home with that.
His temperament seems like I'm finna come home and get this paper, figure out what I'm gonna do with my life.
What about that show where he?
I think that's what you're finna talk about.
It's the show we talking about right now. So this is the show from the other night. Damn, so he go to the show the other night. Flex is DJing the show. Flex, from what he says, is that Flex said he only had 2 records from him. He had the Pin the Tail song, you know what I'm saying? Then he had the Pop Champagne remix that he did. You know what I mean? So now in the mix of it, he does the Pin the Tail song. He wasn't supposed to do 2 songs. Flex, from what Max is saying, Flex throws on the Pop Champagne one. And this is the one where this is the one where he's going at Jim. And talking about Chrissy and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the movement, you can see the energy of the crowd. Even the dude was recording it. You know what I'm saying? When he heard him say the shit about Jim and Chrissy, dude was like, oh, the crowd wasn't moving, the reaction wasn't this, you know what I'm saying? Like this is probably the first time he did it. So what he's saying is that
hold on, Trap. Though, so you said the crowd wasn't like with the crowd seemed like they didn't want to hear it, or
the crowd was just more or less like shocked that he was doing the song though. You know what I'm saying? They know it was gonna be a viral moment. It was gonna be a viral moment. Like any other shows, he ain't been doing none of those songs. He ain't been doing none of those songs like that. So what he's saying is that Flex put the song on, but he's saying that during the show he wasn't gonna be able to be like, but which I feel like he should have been like, nah, we not doing that. Put another joint on. He ain't do it like that. He kept going. He just ad-libbed on the song for a minute. You know what I mean? And then the video comes out. Everybody see the video. This is when Glasses hit me up. because dude put the video out, and dude was just saying like it's not gonna be a good look on the on Harlem in general. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like it's coming to a point where you're doing shit like that. Now you're gonna put a line in the sand and say, yo, you gotta pick a side. You know what I'm saying? What side you running with?
Pick sides for sure.
So, but what Mac's saying, he's not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to have that kind of energy. He didn't want to present that kind of energy out there. You know what I'm saying? He said he apologized for anybody that took anything like that towards the song. He's not performing shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? He's not looking for that energy right there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Because the way it looked like to me, though, is 16 years done passed, man. We know the issue that it was happening back in the days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying y'all got to be best of friends, though, but nothing need to be... No gasoline to be put on this shit to reignite this flame that was, you know what I'm saying, was going on before. Nigga need to just move on and just do business that you're doing though right there. Don't put it to a point where you making people choose a side. You fuck with him, you ain't fucking with me, this. Because I don't think it's really like that. Let me ask you a question
real quick, Trap. Hey, do you think, from what you're hearing of the story, do you think Flex was trying to be messy?
Now look,
so it's something I want to say that I heard in those conversations. He knew before the show started that he was gonna play that song.
He knew. The sound check. I think the sound check was done and everything like that.
But he said it.
Okay.
So I kind of listened to what Max said when he was kind of apologizing for it. So he knew ahead of time. So if Flex was kind of putting him in a bad situation, he knew ahead of time.
So he said he knew it because in that thing it sounded like he didn't know that he was supposed to play.
No. See, I think that's how we felt about it. But when you listen to what he said exactly, Max knew that he was going to play the song because these are the only songs he had from him.
Okay.
So you feel like it was more or less the reaction that came from the crowd and the reaction came from the internet?
No, I'm not getting to it. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying that's the reason why he felt. If you knew the song was going to be played, you had no problem when you knew the song was going to be played. You know what I'm saying? But then when you seen the reaction of the songs getting played, now you got to respond to it though. Now that's what you're saying.
Well, basically. I think a level of accountability,
damage
to some degree, right? Where because it's like probably Max should have said, "Nah, find something else. We got time. Figure out something else." But I'm sure there's a level of street that still exists in Max where it's like, I'm not tripping. Like if that's what you want to do, you know what I mean? Versus him deciding like, "Nah, we're not gonna do that." And I think if I can critique Max, because it's probably not fair because, man, what that dude went through and how much time he sat there and did. And it's just so much in that situation to try to give advice. It's not really honest because you have to weigh yourself down with it. But I'm sure when he told him that, something made him not want to do the song. But also there's a level of street where it's like, well, I ain't tripping. If this is what we doing, this is what we doing. I ain't finna be caught worried about, I don't want to do that versus, you know what, this ain't nothing, I'll just do it. So I do think some accountability fall on Max versus us just blaming Flex. And Max dealt with it like a man. He said, man, I'm sorry. That's not what I'm trying to do. Like, this was just a moment at this time. And he apologized, you know what I mean? So I felt...
I think that you might be right. He might have knew that the song would be played, but I think that being gone for that long, you don't realize how fast the internet works. You don't realize that it's gonna be out there. As soon as it happens, it's gonna be right on the internet. Everybody gonna see what I'm saying.
And I think that's so. To me, that's where I'm saying like he may not. He just did all of that time, and it's like he don't quite know where the world, how things, like he's not totally void because I'm sure he had a phone in jail. He was doing his thing, but being out here and seeing things in real time is different. And I think he became made aware of how things could happen. And when it was time, he just apologized. He took accountability and said, you know what? That's not what I'm trying to do. Like, here's a moment that these two records, so forth and so on, and I wanted to knock it out to make my paper. They paid to see me, and I did it, but that's not my energy. And I guess I can stand with it because he could have took multiple different opportunities to fuck with homie. You know what I mean? And he didn't. And even to me with Jim, like Jim has dealt with it. Jim does take a lot of critique to me about his behavior as an adult, but I do think it's overstated and it's kind of ridiculous. Like they're trying their best to not build on whatever silliness or ignorance from our perspective that they have going on.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? Because it's easy for us to sit back, and it was to that conversation we were saying about rap beefs yesterday. Like somebody asked me the other day, like with Tupac, they was like, Glasses, like, because when you really know the story about what happened with Tupac, Big Puff, and Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack, a lot of things that were said were artistic things, so they were left to the imagination. Like it wasn't like Tupac said what happened a lot of times. He would just kind of vent his energy or emotions to the circumstance, to the situation, and then you would kind of fill in the blanks. But as I realized what was happening, and then we break it down to the simplest form where I got shot, right? Whether I shot myself or not, or blah, 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 I got shot one way or another. And Puff decides that this is the perfect opportunity for them to market, right? Who shot you? Even though it's not about me, but you know everybody is going to think about me. They're going to think it's about me. So I could imagine Tupac being in jail, right? Yeah. Like week after week as they're playing this really big, notorious big song. And everybody, so, you know, brothers in jail, especially brothers in general, you know what I'm saying, is different.
Who shot you?
So it's like, how can I tell Tupac not to be that upset and not to take advantage, Trap, of the marketing, you know, of the marketing opportunity that Puff left open. You opened this door. You know what I mean? You open this door. It's up to me to walk through it. And Pac walked through that door and blew up. He just went crazy. He was like, okay.
Y'all want to go with me getting shot? Okay. Okay, cool.
You possibly could have had something to do with me being shot. Let me show you how to do this. And if you really want to see Pac's genius, that is the moment. Because I watched Pac come into business with a certain agenda, and I watched him decide that he's going to be successful.
Yeah.
And he took a moment. He said, oh, that's how you do that. Okay, you're going to use me being shot because you know this is major headlines, right? I'm going to jail, so my name is all in the headlines. So you're going to release this song around this. Yes, I know it's not about me, but you used it. Let me show you how to use this. Let me show you how to do this, Puff. So when he said, you know, Puff did some shit he shouldn't have did, so we ride for that. That's the genesis of the shit. Yeah. And I just think that, you know, I could never be that upset at him because it's like, oh, y'all started it. Y'all started this marketing shit. So, yes, Big, you didn't have nothing to do with me being shot. Yes, Puff, you didn't have nothing to do with me being shot. But you marketed knowing that the general public would assume that you did.
Let me ask you a question. In saying all that, do you feel like Jim Jones missed an opportunity here, or you think he did the right thing?
It's not big enough.
So it's okay.
So even in comparison to Jim and Max, everything Jim is going to do can only help Max.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
like remember, Pac goes to jail, right? So he's in jail. He's going through shit. You know what I mean? He doing time.
So that's why Jim leaned into the Nas situation then.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Which to me wasn't really a situation. Every artist should feel confident in their ability, and Jim has earned his way up. But you lean into things that have marketing value. But like Puff, feel me, like for Pac to see that and be like, okay, you did this, I'm going to build off of this. And came home and went, like when I tell you it was a method acting job, like all the way. Like, oh, okay, got it. I'm going to go get with the people that you're competing with. God put that together. I'm going to keep building off the idea that you took advantage. You should have felt sorry that, you know, I was shot. You should have felt sorry. Oh, okay, got it. So, I mean, it's like Ja Rule and Fifth. Like, in a perfect world, of course, I would like it to not be that. You don't want to see brothers fight anyway. But again, 50 is one of them people where every time I think I just don't want to see him in some shit, somebody did some bullshit. And I can't get mad that that's how he deal with niggas doing bullshit.
So you know that I just found out too though. You know the documentary dropped tonight, right?
Yeah, I know. I ain't even know
that though. I just found out that a couple hours ago.
Come out like at midnight or some shit.
Come out at midnight, December 2nd. I didn't know he really did this shit though. I didn't even know the nigga really did it. That's the crazy shit about it though.
Yeah, I'm out. But I'm not. But again, I'm not judging him. I'm not judging him either. You remember? What
yeah. After I heard that, it was over.
Yeah. How y'all handle y'all smoke? Because I hate it. I'm like, why would you do this when homie in jail? Like he fight for till I heard what happened. Like,
once I heard that, I said, oh yeah,
whatever you do, that's on y'all, man. If if Fifth tripping, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah, I said it explained it all right there. It was over after that. Because I didn't understand that at all.
But for the most part, I'm just like, I'm gonna keep out the mess. I don't need mess for entertainment anyway. So I don't need mess for my entertainment. Like,
you tuning in, Coach?
Something else 50 Cent did.
You said what?
You gonna tune in? You gonna watch it?
I don't know. I'm up in the air.
Sega, you watching it, Sega?
I ain't been excited to watch it like that anyway. Like it ain't really like something like I gotta see.
Shit, I watched the Tubi TMZ shit. I'm watching 50 Netflix shit.
Hey, Trap, I might secondhand watch it. You know how people around you watch it.
Yeah, like something like that. Right. You might catch it. I might catch it. Yeah. I'm not like going.
Man, I'm having my popcorn warmed up. Some, you know what I'm saying? Some cheap potato pie for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch it. You know what I mean?
No, I'm past. I'm not fucking with it. I'll stay out. I'll mind my little business.
Yeah. No, we ain't commenting on it. We got to talk about it, though.
No, I'm saying I ain't going to even watch it. Stay out of this shit. It's perfect.
You're saying out of it? I figured you were.
Trap, I be watching and looking at
shit
that
watch it, Coach.
That I don't even watch it. That I never would watch in my life because I be on here. So I probably
is going to watch it.
Because somebody going to ask.
King, you watching it? My bad, King. You watching it, King?
Watch. Yeah. Somebody going to super chat.
Just say you going to watch it, Coach. Just say, I'm going to watch it.
What you think about that thing with 50?
It's going to be crazy.
They definitely going to super chat it.
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the $50 check dollars. Glasses on the lunch table. The panel. The chat. Everyone is waiting for the participation of Netflix documentary about Diddy by 50 Cent.
Shout out
to
Natasha. I ain't see that. I ain't even see her say that either. I ain't even see her say that.
Go to that level. I ain't gonna challenge you.
Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Cotton for $3.50 an hour. I'm picking for 7 days. Exactly. My man.
Are you gonna quit? Are you gonna quit after 7 days?
Until that nigga gets 7 minutes into
Think about it. With overtime, that's 35,000.
Think about like on a hot Palmdale day. You doing it?
Man, I'm out there all day. What are you talking about? I'm doing it.
Hot Palmdale day is crazy.
Man,
that kind of up the ante.
Picking. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. I'm gonna be in the fields. Red rose, white ceiling. Come on, man.
Oh, here go the red rose, white ceiling.
Hey, that's
red rose, white ceiling.
You gonna have one of them in about 90 days. You gonna be out there picking cotton for 90 days. You come back and get you a rose.
Red rose, white ceiling.
7 minutes and trap until they get an hour into that pick cotton. They gonna figure it out.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5, Way. G was making SpaghettiOs for radio and his special friends. Bruh.
K-Way is
what's funny is I don't read the end when I read. I only look for like you know certain grammatical things to tell me if it's a sentence.
Let me ask you a question.
Hey, bro.
I read.
Do you read? Oh yeah, you talking about him? Do you read all your terms and conditions?
No. They can only.
Do any of y'all read them?
No. I don't.
I think we done sold our soul about 10 times fucking with terms and conditions, B. For real.
Oh, yeah, definitely the Disney and ESPN.
We're gonna find out, B. Yeah, you ain't gonna read the terms and conditioning for when you go apply for that job too. You're gonna read the terms and conditioning
Fine print.
I'm reading that fine print.
No, you're not.
350 out. I'm reading that fine print.
You ain't gonna read them terms. Yes, sir.
I'm already gonna say that without the fine print.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not reading it, Coach.
Shout out to Natasha.
You ain't reading the terms and conditions?
$6. Glasses. What do you think about Ray J trying to shoot his baby moms and got arrested?
Oh,
Ray J was live streaming when this all happened. I saw that it was marketing. I think it was marketing.
That's crazy.
You think so?
Marketing to get locked up?
Camera in front of the fucking computer.
Hold on.
And all this arguing with that shit was marketing.
Did he get locked up though?
Sure.
Yes.
With great marketing, you go all the way through with it.
This nigga G.
Nah, he right. He right though. He right.
No, Cap. I would before I would thought that would sound like nonsense. But now that I know you, I think that nigga was trying to get locked up.
Damn.
Bro, I watched Lil Nas X walk down the street naked. Everybody told me I was high. They tested him. He wasn't even drunk or high.
Yeah.
People are like, the commitment to being a celebrity is a very tedious task. It is a different commitment. So when you see people doing things that don't logically make sense, you're like, why would you do that dumbass shit? You know it's marketing.
Tattoos.
And they will get locked up for free. It ain't like they could do nothing to him if he get locked up. It's his legal gun inside of his home. He never aimed the gun on camera. It's just marketing.
That nigga Blueface marketing in jail.
Now he pop somebody, I'll be a little concerned.
That's taking
shout out to K. Thank you for the $2
all the way. Nigga.
Flex and 50 played a major role in ruining New York hip hop.
Wow. No, it wasn't. Flex? It was actually a nigga from California did it. What you talking about?
Flex didn't ruin hip hop.
Nigga from California that did it. Your boy from up there in the Bay. He the one ruined the shit.
What ruined New York hip hop?
What's his name? What's that dude name?
Ebro,
Ebro.
Nah, nobody ruined New York hip hop.
Yeah, he did.
New York had a fantastic run. They was running from. They always had somebody from the beginning to 2008, and then it just kind of just got everybody else start showing up. I don't think
it's a lot to do with I'm saying that all the time. It's a lot to do with that Telecommunication Act bill that got signed in 1996, though, too. That's what that's ruined the local radio in general, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody started playing the same thing. That's all that shit is, though. Really.
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 200 check dollars. Glasses, please, can I ask you, when the game went on Big Boy Neighborhood saying that he was going to sign Kendrick as his artist, and Top Dog said no, and Kendrick and Kendrick's bodyguard 2T's posted on his Instagram that he was lying. So I saw that. So let me say this. For y'all that don't know, and shout out to all of the Kendrick fans, 2T's was actually Chuck's bodyguard. Like when I heard of Tommy, me and Tommy Tom from around the corner from each other, 2T's, right? We're from around the corner. He was already somebody before, you know what I mean? That's like Dude Dog, Top Dog. They were somebody's before music. So I heard of them. So when I met them, 2T's was actually Game's bodyguard. And he knows exactly what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and 2T's ain't the kind of person that's going. Let me tell y'all something about Chuck, man. And this is exactly family business. That's how I feel, right? Chuck understands marketing at another place. So if you're going to hang your hat on him saying something, you kind of missing what makes him great. Like, you're really just going to have to enjoy the music, because he's really good at making music, right? He got a tape coming out with Drama and all of that, but do not be surprised. Do not, and not even that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, because 2T's and Dude Dog from the same neighborhood, they're like almost best friends. But I mean, I think it was kind of obvious Chuck wasn't signing stuff at that time. Jim Jones offered Chuck some shit at the same time for 4 cents. Rest in peace. Shout out to 4 Bent. Chuck wasn't really doing business with people like that, like for labels and stuff. So I don't know, you know what I mean? And he talked about a time before. So I don't know. I wasn't around at that time, but by the time I got there in 2004, hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't try to sign. No, he didn't really want to sign, you know. I'm sure, I think if I remember correctly, Top was trying to get him to kind of do some stuff with them. But, you know, again, I wasn't all in all of their business like that. So, but if 2T said it, you could take it to the bank, because 2T will know. Nah, not really, Mrs. K. They don't really beef or have bad blood. Like, not really. Not like that. They just don't really fuck with each other anymore. I think it was over some money, but it's not that bad. It's not that
What's
bad.
in the chat?
What's funny is 2T's is my guy too. So, you know what I mean? And Chuck helped me start my career, but I don't think they beef. You know what I mean? I think they just don't fuck with each other no more. But shit, 2T's was around all at the beginning too. So it's like, you know what I mean? One thing 2T's is not is a goofy. I wouldn't play with his name like that though.
For real.
Watch Crip, like that's
crazy.
one thing he not. He might be a lot of things. He ain't goofy or none of that.
At all. Yeah.
So Game just dropped the drum shit? It dropped last night, right?
I know it's any day right now. Problem think it's gonna be the day. Watch the deal, homeboy. Look. I'm gonna say something to y'all as fans. And this gonna maybe hurt your feelings a little bit, but you know, I wouldn't be glasses if I wasn't. Trap, here's a question for you. Shout out to K-Way for this $2. Is this $3.50 an hour tax free or nah?
No, you got man. It tax free. No, the government got to get their hands in it, man. What you mean? Now you down to about you down to about about 270 now. You know what I mean? You got to pay federal tax and state tax. You know what I mean? All that. You know what I mean? That's the way it go.
Look,
you're still cleaning up though.
This business, right? Like, is driven off of people. It's like a magic trick. Like most of the shit is a magic trick. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it ain't worth looking behind the curtain. I think y'all spend too much time wondering what's behind the curtain. And if you really look behind a lot of the curtain, man, y'all would be depressed. Like, you know what I mean? Like people not that different from you. So it's like if again, like with Ray J, like if you take that purpose, like if you take that and be offended that's part of, you know what I mean? Like that's the business. Most of these people lying about the money. Like I've been telling Trap for years. I've been telling Charlamagne the God for years. I'm like, people lying about the money. Like I know the money. So I know it's not like pocket watching. You just know the money.
Right.
And people, that's just how they market to people that don't know. They don't know.
You said some ill shit to me before one time. We was explaining that though, man. And it's just that's what they push. That's what they pushing on us though. You know what I'm saying? They pushing wealth. Everything is about, you know what I'm saying? And it keeps them within the drive of, you want to drive to be that successful that really, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So it's just, it's the promotion of you know what I'm saying, of the money that make people add the greed to people and anything like that though. So I mean, but as far as when it goes to the marketing, the marketing thing though, and King get at me all the time, cause I call that shit out on everything though nowadays though, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at everything like I know that shit is all marketing. You gotta present the play. You gotta present the whole. You know what I'm saying? It gotta look real. You know what I'm saying? It gotta look real.
But the truth is, it doesn't need to look real.
In order for them to believe it though,
you gotta be believable to some degree. Bro. You gotta be believable, but people still think it get crazy now because you could tell now because something that happened, then immediately after somebody will drop something.
Yeah, exactly.
Summer Walker shit. Then her album came out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know,
storyline got to go with shit though, man. In order for it to move, like the music the music don't move by itself. The movies don't move by itself. It got to be a storyline added to the shit though. You know what I'm saying? Within it to, you know what I'm saying, in order for it to move. People want to be involved within the story and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Or well, not involved, but like intrigued into the story and what's going to be the next part of the story or some shit like that.
And I think that's where we're at, right? Where ideas should be developed out. Like the ideas should be all-inclusive worlds. Completely, you can indulge yourself. Like the battle, like the whole battle with Drake and Dot, it's like there was so much to kind of dive into. And people have time. And it's not even time, they have access immediately. So it's like as I'm building out this new album, right? Like I'm figuring out a world to create with it. Because everybody wants to deep dive. Like some of the stuff I'll look on YouTube and people will say some stuff about Dot that happened at certain times, and I'll be like, it fucks me up so cold that I'm like, damn, did that happen? And I thought it was something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people get deep into it. Like I'm telling you, I see so many well-built conspiracies about different things, right? I remember the whole thing with Poetic Justice, where they like, man, did Kendrick write the verse for Drake? And it's like,
it's a whole theory.
I never even thought to ask.
Like, that's like a think piece, like,
and like people
Google going crazy with that shit on YouTube too, man.
Crazy, right?
And they be like, and people like it was, what's the dirt was mad at me, like, Glasser, you. I'm like, I'm Kate, nigga. I don't know. I wasn't there, nigga. Why the fuck would I know? Because I'm talking about something completely different, but it goes into this theme of what they want to believe, so they could take something you're saying and make it what they want.
Yep.
I just kind of stay out of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this is a lot. But it does help me understand, Trap, that I need to build. So when I'm releasing a film, like I've been telling Coach, or an album, I need to build it out.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think people had value in Easter eggs. I used to put Easter eggs in my music all the time, but people didn't really, seem like they gave a fuck. Now, like, man, people are go back.
Yeah.
Like, if you play this backwards, it'll lead you here. I'll be like,
yeah.
I like that type of shit though.
It got to the place, Trap, where I just don't even give a fuck. Is the song jamming or not?
Yeah, but I mean that's
that video
on it. What's that?
Chuck got another video where he was saying he was the reason that Game told him to change his name from Kendrick from K Dot to Kendrick.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
That's crazy.
I'm like, okay, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Like, I never asked Dot why he changed his name from Dot to Kendrick. So one thing I'm really good at is not calling people a liar when I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, so if I never ask Dot why he changed his name, I'm not going to disagree. But it's funny to think that Chuck, because Chuck is notoriously good at making people change their names. Like, he comes up with all of these names. I watch him change Technique name from Technique to the Beach Boy. And then he changed Eastwood. I've watched him do it all the time. Like, that's his thing. But Chuck is a real creative. You know what I'm saying? To a point where people now looking like they holding the creativity against him. But you either want to be entertained and your imagination captured, or your ignorance, capitalize on. One way or another, it's gonna happen.
I think that that by him doing this with, I'm saying these things with Kendrick, this is an easy person to do it with, because Kendrick don't do no interviews. There ain't gonna be no interviews, and Kendrick gonna end up doing it. People gonna ask him, is this true? That this? Kendrick ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna be left in the air then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he picked the right person, I guess. You know what I mean? He picked the right person.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody who's saying he changed it when he was doing Homegrown. I don't know, but I'm really careful with calling somebody a liar, because some of this shit. So if I call somebody a liar because I know they lying, now I could have suspicion of what people are saying, and that definitely antennas always go up. But I'll be really careful before I call somebody a liar, because this business has shown me, it will go some ways that you can, like Fat Joe. I'm
about to say that. I was
talking to Macho, and I was talking to Pito, and they like, there were people that like, nah, that motherfucker not lying.
That's a fact. Everybody else spoke to said, nah. Said, nah, he not. You might not believe it. He not lying, B. Everything that he's saying is the truth. And then I might go crazy in the chat and start bringing up the high school shit and all that other crazy shit, or going to the barbershop with 12 6-year-olds with him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
he might put a 10, he might put a 10 on it, but it might not be a 2. It might be an 8.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, like when you saying that, Daddy, Fat Joe robbed the gym, but that could have been the equivalent of it's 5 people in the gym.
Exactly. He never told people it was, though, B. He never told people it was.
I don't really play because people talk about Fat Joe being this kind of person.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Right.
And again, like, I'm not saying what Chuck is saying is true or false. I'm telling you, I don't know. I never sat back and asked Dot why he changed his name. And I know y'all saying, y'all saw an interview where he's saying, you know, he changed it because he wanted to go with what his mom gave him. You know what I mean? But what if one day he do it? He'd be like, yeah, he did kind of suggest that. And I thought it was a good idea because my mom, I just ain't gonna say this motherfucking line because I don't know. Now, if I ask him, hey, Chuck gave you that day, he said no, then I'll be like, man, that nigga lying like a motherfucker. I'd call him out on it. But when I don't know, I shut the fuck up about it. I shut the fuck up about it. Let's get, hold up, we got this subject. Coach got to get ready. What time's y'all game, Coach?
I'm gonna get into 6, but JV play at 4:30.
Yeah. Check that out.
4:30 right now. Yeah.
The streets and streamers. That was a conversation.
Let's go.
The streets and streamers. And somebody was asking me. So I saw a video. Shout out to Problem. Shout out to Pun AD, the group chat, the homeboys. They shared a video. And Neon and Ryan Garcia were walking, I think, through a casino.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's two hell of people be together right there, bro. That's
right.
A lot of racism going on in that pot right there,
right? Already.
Right. And so they're recording them, and a brother steps in between them. Right. A brother steps in between them and was like, hey, where you from? And he was kind of screaming at the camera, just getting attention. And Problem kind of was like, man, that was some bullshit. I'm like, not really. He like, man, gee, you know, I wish, you know, this. I said, man, I don't really give a damn if a racist person, if somebody fucks with a racist person. Like, you know what I mean? And we end up getting into this really small conversation about why the streets and streamers don't mix. And then I start having conversations with Joey, Deuce, and Don, where we were talking about different gangbangers commenting on gang shit online. And I'm like, to me, it's going to always be really hard for those things to mix because there's certain things you just have to hold back on. Like, if you're a streamer from the corner, like if you from a gang, it's certain things you just can't say. There's certain things you can't say. You feel me? So I don't get quite how like what works for me in my space as a gang member and how I grew up is I don't talk about gangbanging shit with y'all. Now, don't get me wrong, I see a value in it. I'm watching all these different streamers and homies pop up with streams and content about gangs, but how can I just tell you everything? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can I tell you these things?
Yeah. Right. Now I get what you're saying, though, for sure.
Is that the kind of content would y'all like for me to discuss why the 60s and the A-Trays beef? Like, it could be people like going to prison for it. You know what I mean? It could be people.
You mean more or less like just like saying things that you know you shouldn't be saying on you know what I'm saying, the public platform, or you just saying like just indulging with the information like that people are inquisitive to find out about? Because some people sit there and will scroll the internet all day and watch videos upon, you know what I'm saying, people talking about street shit all day, and the niggas will be furthest from the streets though, but they interest would come within wanting to know what's going on there though. You know what I'm saying?
I was talking to Maxine about that this morning. And was just saying, and it's like I tell you, right? Where it's like we don't really value the culture. Like it's so second nature to us that we're spoiled by it. But I was telling Mac, like Mac did this really dope content with Pro Club. And he was telling me that he shot a piece before, but then he reshot the piece because he understood how to deliver it better. And like the piece is going viral. They're not even spending money and the piece is going viral. And I'm like, people don't understand how valuable this thing that we call hip hop is, the artistic expression of how we live. And Jimmy IV made so much money he left. Lear Cohen made so much money that, like, this thing has made people billionaires.
Thanks.
This thing right here. You know what I mean? And they add a structure, a record business structure on it, and they made billions and billions of dollars. And it's still hard convincing people that this is stuff worth protecting, because you got so many black people that be like, well, I don't like that, because it's a level of jealousy, right? These people in the streets been getting love, from mainstream. Like I heard Steve Urkel kind of say the same shit. And it's like, bitch, every day our life is hell though. Sure, like, yeah, somebody that's not in the area is gonna like us. They're gonna show us love. They like, man, you a cold dude. Every day of our life is hell in this place. We just find some way to make it heaven, but it's fucked up. So I just think it's weird when you have people that don't understand how valuable this thing that we call hip hop is, this culture. And you're right, Neek, like, I notice it with the streamers. Like, we have got to a place now where the streamers feel like they're providing culture. And I'm like, no, them dudes ain't no fucking culture.
Like vampires.
You say they suck off the culture?
Yeah, they vampires.
Is that what you're saying, Sega?
For the most part. For the most part, majority.
No, I mean,
if you different pocket of life.
Yeah.
Gaming thing.
It's not hip hop. It's not hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's not hip hop, but it's like.
But they take from it though.
I could see, like I said this. I said that that we dealing with a new generation now. You know what I'm saying? So, and like you probably heard people say it before, like the streamers have almost become like the new popular rappers, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like within it being like, yeah, they're not hip, they're not rappers. They're not rappers though.
At all, but I don't think that's the point I'm saying. What I'm saying to you, Trap, is it's not about that, because I don't want to make this like a war.
They inside. They too inside to be streets like that. Okay.
Yeah, like they can't. Their social thing is with this community online.
Do we blame a lot of guys who are in the street that put a lot of business on social media, and like cops waking up solving crimes just checking the internet?
Right.
I mean, that's their cross to bear. You know what I'm saying? If you kind of want to, again, man, like, I don't want to be extra critical of somebody feeling like there's content to be made in how we live. I just don't think it can be truly genuine, because you're going to have to protect people from the law. Like, that's the separation. So if we start talking about a current war in gangbanging, like, we can't talk about it. Like, the biggest pages that are on, Los Angeles street urban culture are not ran by us. They're ran by people from the outside. Just like what happened with academics in Chicago. Like, an outsider can only feel a value in telling those stories, because for us, it's an accountability. We would, if you go say, man, this dude shot this guy from this gang, you're telling something that could get somebody put in prison. You telling other people's business. It's different.
And see, and my problem with that is that you're right. You're dead right. But what about the dudes who are into the street life and they don't value it like you value it? They getting online, talking people business, saying stupid shit, getting themselves robbed.
But if they from around, it's gonna catch up with them. The thing about this life specifically is accountability comes with it.
But when they do that shit, do you think that's why other people be like, all right, let me, the vultures start locking in, like, oh, okay.
I mean, the vultures really understand how valuable. Listen, Vlad is gonna leave the business a millionaire because of us.
Straight to Vlad, huh? Vultures.
I mean, not vulture, but I'm saying somebody that's not in the, because I don't know if he's picking off the dead of the culture as much as he's just benefiting off the culture.
Gotcha.
Right? All street urban culture. And he's not a street urban guy himself. Right. Same for Adam. Same for Trap Lord Ross. Same for academics. None of those guys are street urban guys. They're just people that understand what they do really well. And then they broadcast it, but they're all going to leave this business multimillionaires off of the culture.
Right.
Off of the culture. And I was talking to somebody on ADHD and they got so mad that I'm like overprotecting it. I'm like, bro, we supposed to overprotect it. Everybody else protects what they have. But I think it's because there's a part of Black America at this point that feels so upset at street urban culture where they like, man, motherfuckers is fucked up and, them is niggers and we black people.
Yeah, that bullshit.
You'll never hear Italian people doing that shit about the mafia.
Yeah.
Never hear that shit. You'll never hear Mexican folks doing that shit about the mafia or they don't do that. You'll never hear, you don't hear that.
It's that deep cover shit, that bullshit.
So it's like, I think there's so many black people that are so tired that people are enamored with this version of life that we live. But again, yes, they can appreciate it from the outside, but the truth is, it's still fucked up on the inside. So if that's the only, like benefit they get, shit, it's in exchange for a lot, man. You pay a lot for that love. I pay a lot, Coach, for authenticity.
I got you.
I paid a lot for authenticity.
I feel like as if that's why I always get happy when we tell our own story. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Then to wait for somebody else to tell our story. That's why I love Mass Appeal. What Mass Appeal be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot of documentaries they do. You know what I'm saying? With them telling our stories and not depicting it on like the negative part. Like they got a dope video and music box documentary they did on Uncle Ralph. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else would have told that story. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop tell its own story, not the person that was standing outside hip hop telling our story like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
But I agree with it. But again, if we don't understand the value of us, everybody gonna keep monetizing it. You see what the Colonel did with that fucking chicken? Colonel's like, y'all don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna show y'all. I saw somebody on Twitter arguing me the other day, talking about well, you can't say KFC ain't soul food. I'm like,
what?
That's crazy.
Shit.
Might be Southern food. Might put that Southern food.
Man, that shit is American cuisine based off of soul.
American cuisine? Okay.
Based off of soul food. So, we just got to see the value in, even in some of the worst circumstances. Like, you know what I mean? We just got to understand how to see the value in the worst of our circumstances for some of our people.
Yeah. What you think, make academics or any of those other streamers, what value you think they see in us? You know what I'm saying? You think
think about the average human being.
They're not like,
Think about the average human being. Okay, historically, America has had a love affair with Westerns. Like, they've had a love affair with Al Capone. Like, they love
bad guys.
Not even bad guys, but guys who live this outlaw lifestyle.
Rebels, outlaws.
Got you, yeah.
Outlaws. So with hip hop, even before they were talking about crimes, the way you speak, the way you dressed, the way you carried yourself, your attitude was outside of how the norm was, outside of the law. I mean, as early as LL Cool J, as early as Run DMC, seeing them with no shoe. Why don't you have shoelaces? You know what I mean? You got track suits on. You're not running track. Why do you have these track suits on? That outlaw, that loud. Hip hop was loud. That's why we were talking about the Mount Rushmore of Def Jam. And I think I said LL Cool J was the first. I think we talked about Public Enemy. Public Enemy was signed there, right?
Yeah.
I think we said Beastie Boys. We put them on there. I didn't want to put them on there, but I get why we put them on there, because they took Def Jam to the rest of the world. And people wanted me to put Jay-Z in the Abraham Lincoln spot, the person that restored the idea. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's DMX.
Oh, DMX?
Because Def Jam is not just about records. It's an attitude. It's loud. It's against the grain. It's like, you know what I mean? It's over the top. Jay was smooth. Warren was smooth.
He saved the day.
DMX was wearing overall shorts, Timberlands with no socks and no shirt.
Yeah.
He's loud. He's barking. I remember how it made me feel. It was like when I first saw it, I was like, man, this is crazy.
DMX saved the day more than Warren?
Not saved it.
Yeah.
The business is different.
Okay.
So Warren G saved the business of Def Jam. Jay-Z did tons for the business of Def Jam. DMX restored the feeling of what hip hop was. You know what I mean? Like, he restored what you remember about Def Jams in its inception. growling, barking, screaming, loud, street. There's no money. I'm not clouding it with nothing but attitude and standard and behavior, disruption. He's just, man, I remember seeing that like, wow.
Yeah. I think because growing up where we grow up, how we grew up, why hip hop and stuff, and why we looked at, even because in our communities, we love watching old westerns and we love watching Goodfellas and Godfather and all that type of shit. Because I think we, growing up how we grew up, we kind of understood that it was not black and white. Like there were a lot of gray areas in good and evil. So we knew that at an early age. Like it was not just good and evil. It was some gray area up in there, and I think that's what hip hop is to us. It was rebellious. It was outlaws, and that's why I couldn't understand when people was having a problem with your Trump shit.
I saw that.
That was crazy.
I couldn't understand that shit
because it was hip hop. That's what hip hop is, right? Literally, that's literally what hip hop is.
I made the police have a grill and a crib.
When he sent that shit to me, I said, this might be the most hip hop shit I've
seen.
Man,
that shit was hard.
But today, because hip hop has became so pop and mainstream that they don't even understand. Like he was like, this lady was like, why are you supporting Trump? I'm like, do you think this is in support of Trump?
Don't get it.
Like that's what you look when you see somebody put a grill in his mouth, a bandana on his tie, and him chunking a gang sign. You think that's supportive?
Right.
But that's how far we are removed from the original energy. And every time I summon the original energy, people don't know how to deal with it because they've lost their rebellious nature. Like right now, the cool thing is to go against Trump. It's more people not going against Trump. The whole country is like, oh, fuck the president. And that's mainstream as apple pie now.
See, I just never got it because growing up how we grew up, at 7 years old, you already knew the cops were not your.
You shitting on the police.
Knew, like,
you doing whatever you want. You
already knew, like, these ain't our friends.
Right,
like already.
Like, you look at that as good. If the cops are good, white people look at cops like, that's good. This is good. We looked at the cops like,
we already getting pulled over and shit.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but again, it's like that energy doesn't exist. Like hip hop at that black. Where we from cultivated that energy before. That shit is done. Right now, people are more worried about fitting in. Hip hop was all about standing out.
Thanks.
Hip hop was all about Run DMC didn't look like nobody else in the business.
Right.
They only look like this specific niche group of people. And now you in a situation where like people don't even understand.
Yeah, and then people think that I don't know. Some of these people outside looking in think that we glorifying evil energy, but that ain't how hip hop felt to us. It didn't feel evil. It felt misunderstood.
Yeah, like we did.
Yeah, like how exactly how we felt. Like it felt like misunderstood. Like we seen guys that looked like that who other people perceived as evil, and we saw them doing good shit.
Exactly.
I grew up around guys that people perceived as bad dudes, and they were some of the coolest individuals. Helped me get through life.
Facts.
Like gave me morsels and shit that I really leaned on when I was growing up. Like, all right, man, yeah. So I don't know.
Not real.
That's a fact.
But what's funny is shout out to Fats. Thank Fats for moderating. Shout out to all the moderators. Thank y'all for moderating. When you said NLE Chopper dressing like a gay cowboy is hip hop.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I just seen that video.
The funny part is look how it stands out because now this is how far everybody's kind of assimilated into one thing.
Wow.
Like now he just looks crazy because he's just doing a performance video.
Yeah.
Like look at his outfit. I'm like, that shit look old. Like what the fuck? Like I wouldn't even waste my time talking about it. I wasn't offended by it or nothing. People like he's dancing. I'm like,
people dance.
We dance. We dance to hip hop.
But
his routines that he's doing is crazy.
I'm just saying the things that people that are shocked by, or like this young lady was saying that I was endorsing. I'm like, I've never endorsed Trump. Like, I don't even fuck with politics. I don't go fuck which one.
Got a grill on and a bandana tie. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like
going up 2 C's. Right. Come on, man.
How do you catch endorsement? But again, man, we're in a different time to where I'll
take this call.
People do not know how this thing is supposed to go.
Nah, yeah, they real sensitive.
And all these people who are super sensitive and think that somebody endorses, they don't even know about politics. Republicans don't even wear blue.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's the opposite.
Like, and it's a lot of people just looking for a reason.
Republican or Democrat, that's the same. They're just
looking for a reason to be upset.
King, who is our sponsor?
Meals by Manny.
Meals by Manny.
Good fire seasonings.
Good fire seasoning.
You want your bold flavors? Bring. No, I don't want to pop up now. Bring the heat with Hood Fire Seasonings. Bold blends for grilling, smoking, and chefing it up with real flavors. It's flavor born on the block. Get yours at millsbymanny.com. Yeah. Also, hungry for something real? Tap in with Meals by Manny. Soulful chef-driven meals with flavor that hits home. Catering private dinners and fire weekly meal preps. And you should go to millsbymanny.com and look at the meal preps he got. He got really fantastic looking meals.
Man, I like that seasoning blend from the block. That was hard. Blend from the block.
Season blend.
Yeah.
Millsbymanny.com.
All seasoning salt in there.
All seasoning salt.
I remember when I didn't know how to cook, I used to use seasoning salt. Like now, when you know how to cook, you don't never use.
You don't never use seasoning salt.
Didn't
right?
You say Manny told you to cook your steak with just salt and pepper?
Changed my life.
That's it. That's all you need.
But yeah, you think he's gonna use a gang of seasoning salt when that?
No, that's me just teasing.
Oh, okay. I'm finna say, wait a minute, hold on. Don't do that, man, like that.
Salt and pepper. That's all it takes.
So again, No Sitters Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon. Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, it's 3 p.m. your time. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all lunch. Hope we got y'all entertained for that. We do this stream to support the No Sitters podcast. Fresh episode dropping tomorrow. King is gonna be away. King gonna be in Florida.
King turning
so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm popping in, see if I can with static. Why are you looking at me like that, Coach?
We do this stream to support the No Sitters podcast.
You was talking, I was trying to show you respect and look at you.
The No Sitters podcast, executive produced by the homie Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Let me get through these super chats.
That's why King can't be nobody.
Shout out to Vicky Lacey. I hope you enjoyed that sticker. Thank you for the $5.
Can't even look at it.
Shout out to Guard20. Thank you for the $10. 50 been saying the same thing about Diddy since he wrote for Bad Boy back in the day. He's at least been consistent with his hate. Yeah, but it's not just hate. Like Diddy did some bullshit to him. So, it's not even just more. It's like Diddy, yeah, I ain't got nothing to say. They can squabble their own shit out. Mind my business. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $5. Game is a good liar. Red Rose, white ceiling. That boy Photoshop a picture of him and Tupac. Diabolical. I remember that picture too. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2, K-Way. Pick Cotton or bodyguard for J. Cole, G. Is it the same $350 an hour?
Same rate, nigga. The same rate.
I get J. Cole culture shit all the way together.
$350 an hour.
Shout out to Sharice. Thank you for the $10. Hit that like button. My grandmother is now a lunch table fan. She says, hey, Granny.
What's up, Granny?
Hey, what up, Grandma? What's the deal?
That's lit.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. Hip-hop don't punch folk in the face no more. Stretch and Bobito, Fab Five Freddy would have never disrespected Wu-Tang or DMX the way academics Aiden Ross disrespects these rappers, their kids, and family today.
That's true.
It's a great point.
But Fab Five from the culture, though.
The problem is them dudes are from the culture, so they have to be held accountable.
Yeah.
What's different?
From the basement.
Shout out to Mika. Thank you for the $20. Just playing ties. Amen. Amen. Church in session.
Amen.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Throw them Thanksgiving leftovers away, lunch table. It's over with, bro.
Done.
I already shredded up my little turkey that was left and made enough taco meat to last over so I can make me turkey tacos whenever I want to.
Turkey tacos should be against the law.
And they are.
What?
Y'all niggas tripping.
Come on, Coach.
You should not put no turkey in there.
Oh, I got a question for you, Coach. What's the difference between dressing and stuffing?
Apparently, ain't no difference.
Thank you. I've been waiting for somebody to.
Apparently, ain't no difference. It's funny because ever since G told me that, I've been trying to figure out.
The difference is one is cooked inside and the other one's cooked outside. That's the only difference.
It's a huge difference.
I thought black
it's only in taste because one is moisture, one's more moist because it's cooked inside the turkey. That's stuffing, and dressing is cooked outside the turkey, which is
don't nobody make no homemade stuffing.
You know,
that's stovetop.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Add water,
stuffing is you put inside the turkey.
Who told you that?
I'm not gonna lie, it is good. It is good. I'll fuck it up, but
good.
I prefer dressing.
Did some white person tell you that?
Yeah, stovetop good.
Who told you that?
My mom used to make stovetop and mix it in with her stuff. She used to take a little bit of stovetop. If
somebody used stovetop stuffing, they deserve the death.
But she used to use the old bread.
Stovetop is just for a regular. Stovetop is for your everyday cooking.
Stovetop should not be in nobody black's house.
Nah, that wasn't. I'm not gonna hold you. My granny had stovetop in the cut.
So dressing, you like
she made dressing too though. She made dressing too.
Well, with G's where he's putting it, I like stuffing because I like stovetop. Now, don't give me. I had dressing this year, guys. I had some dressing.
Dressing fire.
You know, I had some seafood dressing, had some shrimp in there, some crab up in there. It was bomb. It was delicious.
Okay, baller. We didn't need to know all that, but go ahead.
Seafood dressing.
Dressing is fire. Stuffing is bullshit.
But stuffing, man, I was missing my stovetop with that cranberry sauce on top.
I was missing it.
I was missing.
That's dressing now. That's dressing.
I'm mad I didn't come Friday because I wanted to bring my leftovers and
me too. I was mad too.
Man.
I wanted the leftovers yours. I was mad.
I wanted leftover yours.
There you go. Why is this? I had a conversation with somebody yesterday about the same thing. Like, why is the society is no matter what you say, it's always got to be led to something that's sexual? Why is that?
Did you just get that from it?
Yeah,
you just said
versus the
from your response
versus the English. Just
your response.
The English was fucked.
Your response.
It has nothing to do with sex.
Yes, your response. Every time I say something, it's always pause this, pause that.
I didn't pause you.
You know,
I'm gonna be honest with you. G wasn't talking about pausing you there. He was just talking about how bad
the grammar.
The grammar was
how grammatically.
You say I'm gonna leftover yours.
Now. But
he said it real confident.
But on some real shit, you are so pause worthy though. Like some of the shit you cannot stop from.
I don't care about saying what I say because it
like,
don't
I'll
mean
just
that
put it
way.
In my mouth.
Exactly.
You soft motherfuckers be thinking that shit.
Like,
Not me.
So deep in my throat, like you just be like, okay, just hold up now. Like
if I got Louis deep in my throat, I got Louis deep in my throat.
Nah, man, that one time.
What the fuck,
dude, King? That one time we was talking about.
This is crazy to me.
Figueroa, you talking about burritos and shit? Like what the hell? We go to Figueroa and get some big.
What did you say? If it was stuff deep in your throat?
No, hold on. Time out. Hold on.
What did you say? If it was stuff deep in my throat?
Figueroa and burritos. I'm talking about a place to get burritos. You guys is taking it to something else.
Taking on them burritos on Figueroa.
You guys is taking it to your guys' brains that's in pause mode.
That wasn't about pausing. I was just saying the grammar.
No, don't tell me about my grammar, rapper.
Was ran through just there. I don't know what he meant, but he
said something about my grammar, rapper.
You got to get your mouth out. You got to get your mind out the gutter, dog.
You know?
Can you say okay?
No, I don't know Ebonics.
No,
let's get that out the way.
Deep throat. Would you say that in the sentence? And we shouldn't pause it.
I remember back in the days where they had the political thing called deep throat.
Okay, so say you
I just said it.
I just said part of deep throat.
I just said
that thing. I was a part of deep throat.
Say you deep throated a hot dog.
You know, now I'm not going to say that.
So could we pause that if you said that?
Deep throat.
Pause him. He just said it.
No,
I'm saying you.
He just said it. Pause him.
It should be deep throat.
No, pause him.
It was intended.
He said it. Pause him.
It was intended.
Above pause.
Yeah, pause him. Okay. Yeah, I'm above pause.
So
you're right.
You talking about Figueroa and you back on your burrito.
I'm above.
And you was like, I'll be on Figueroa deep throat
above
burritos.
That's
pause. I'm above pause.
So you want to be able to say anything.
I do say anything.
So I'm saying you don't want us to say nothing about you saying nothing.
Yo,
I don't give a fuck what you guys say.
And then he get mad at us.
Why do we just have this whole rant about what I said?
I wanted to feel important before I left.
What, to feel important before you left?
Yeah, I'm leaving for a month, and so I wanted, all the attention on me before I left.
All right, man. So are we still on right now?
I'm gonna miss you guys. Yeah, we are.
Okay, so we still on right now. So because you about to leave in a month.
Done.
No,
I'm gone.
No.
I'm done, coach. No, you're about to say something that's gonna upset me. I'm gonna be the boss. And then, I'm gonna become the boss.
I promise I'm not.
And snap. I snapped just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You ain't gonna be here for a month. You want to get any pause-worthy stuff out of your chest? You got any pause-worthy shit you just want to get off? Just say a bunch of pause-worthy shit right now.
Okay.
You got
it? I'm going to leave and I'm going to be going in when I get down there.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2.
Okay, when I get down there, it's going to be so hot that my balls sweat.
That's not a pause.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
I give it, G. He don't know what pause is. He don't understand it. That's why he's just jumping into him all the time.
Well, I ain't got nothing to say about deep throat, motherfucker. Shit.
I'm just saying, K-Way, thank you for the $2. King chill with the 90 San Francisco rhetoric.
Thank you, K-Way. I'm old.
No, he's saying he's saying chill with it.
Chill I'm old. That's why rhetoric. I say that. I'm old. Nigga said, thank you. Thank you.
Anyway.
He recognizes it.
That English again.
We will see y'all Wednesday. King, I think is gonna be here on Wednesday, but he's gonna be in Florida.
Yeah, I'll be here Wednesday.
I think Sega gonna be in.
I'm be in New Jersey.
Coach, me and Coach will be here.
I'll be here. Are you gonna look for find some burritos out there in Florida?
Yeah, what we doing Friday?
Will I get trafficking charges?
Wait, you said if I send them?
Yeah, will I get trafficking charges?
If I send you some burritos?
Yeah, will I get trafficking charges?
You can't do nothing with my burrito.
Huh? Pause.
Pause.
Pause. Pause.
Pause.